My robe, I've got my wizard hat, that's right folks, it's Battlemage Day! Intel's Battlemage B570 GPU is out today, making ARC even more affordable, even if the general consensus is that you should probably just pay the little bit of extra for the B580. Or should you buy Battlemage at all? Well, the jury's kind of still out on that one. So we're doing something special today. We're going to be taking your game requests to see how ARC Battlemage stacks up against the competition outside of our normal gaming test suite. Now, if you just want the straight up goods on the B570, the new, more value-oriented cards, including some preliminary labs graphs, you can check out the unboxing that came out earlier today over on Short Circuit. Here, we're going to be focused on seeing how the B580 handles a variety of titles versus the competition. Variety. What exactly does variety mean? We wrote this. You have a thing.
Did I? I forgot about that. All right, we've got more than 400 games pre-downloaded and over 50 terabytes of hard drive space here already filled up from Kioxia and Cyberpunk, thanks to those guys. And we got a whole bunch of helpers around the room here ready to go and downloading everything that we forgot to download already.
Guys, we are going to blitz through as many games as possible. We're going to do so with some help from Reese, probationary employee number, whichever. We've got Justin over there. So these guys are going to be keeping things running as smoothly as possible in the background. Our goal is to get through...
Don't fall.
I got to find some wood.
Don't
Here
fall.
we go.
All right.
50 games.
All right.
With some help from our sponsor, Green Man Gaming. For a limited time, you can jump to the top level of Green Man Gaming's XP loyalty program, where you'll see rewards like bigger savings, exclusive giveaways, and bonus vouchers. Follow the link below and enter the voucher code provided to level up to Gold XP for absolutely free. All right, so here's how this is going to work. We've got two systems that are loaded up with Battlemage B580 cards with the latest drivers, and we've got two systems with RTX 4060s. One of each on each table here. So Intel Arc, RTX 4060, Intel Arc, RTX 4060. If you guys have got a game that you want to see running on Battlemage, you're going to want to send a merch message, there's a whole production today, over to producer Dan, and let us know what you guys want to see. The way merch messages work is instead of just throwing money at your screen and hoping for something in return, you go to lttstore.com and in the cart there's a box. You leave a merch message, it goes to Dan, who will reply to it, who will pop it up on the bottom of the screen, or who will curate it for Justin, who is going to be coordinating loading up our systems with as many games as possible. Now, we are going to have to limit things a little bit. It's going to be Steam games that are available through our sponsor for the stream, Green Man Gaming, though there will be a couple of exceptions to that rule a little bit later. There are some other restrictions too. ARC doesn't support VR, and frankly speaking, this was complicated enough without having to deal with VR headsets, okay? Okay. Also, we're not going to be doing any adult games. So the most you're going to get if you suggest one of those is a gentle scolding from Dan. All right, Jordan, you're up.
All right, let's get started. We've got Cyberpunk 2077.
You have a line.
I do. All right, yeah, we've got some of the most common requests ready to go. Let's get started with Cyberpunk, and then we'll move on to ones you guys suggest for us.
All right, fantastic. So do I get the ARC system, or are you on the ARC system?
You're on ARC, I'm on NVIDIA.
Okay, can I lose the hat?
I guess.
Feels like a bit much. Okay, cool. Oh, can I have my laptop so that I can monitor chat and stuff? Awesome, thanks so much. Wow, we've got like a whole production team.
You have battery for your laptop?
Now,
okay?
I have a confession to make.
Yep.
I obviously hosted our review, but the labs team did all of the testing on ARC.
Yep.
I have never gamed on Battlemage yet.
Me neither.
Okay, but you still aren't going to. You're still playing on NVIDIA.
Yeah. Oh, right, I get the shaft.
Why don't we start by having a look at our settings real quick here. So we're running, we're running ray traced lighting on Ultra?
1080 as high as we can kind of thing.
Really? Okay, that's a fascinating approach. And you're running all the same stuff?
I have the same settings as you.
Okay, and are we in the same spot?
Looks like.
Wow, the lighting really does look great in this game when you turn all the stuff. Oh, wow.
Oh, we got vibration going on.
These are really flipping close.
Wow, yeah.
No way. Now, something that we went out of our way to do is instead of configuring these systems with the latest CPU in order to alleviate CPU bottlenecks and show the cards in their, when they're able to fully stretch their legs, because Battlemage has been criticized recently, Hardware Canucks did some really excellent work, and Hardware Unboxed has followed up on it for not performing well on older hardware. We went out of our way to choose a platform that we felt was pretty representative of what people who should be considering a Battlemage would actually be running at home. So we're looking at a 12th gen Core i5. I think we're running 16 gigs of system memory, is that correct?
32.
32 gigs of system memory, and then we obviously have big coolers on our CPUs and everything to ensure that if we're not thermal throttling or anything like that. We also just didn't want to give Battlemage an unfair advantage if one of NVIDIA's key advantages is that they have better optimized drivers that are lighter on your CPU, for instance. Okay. So is there anywhere that we could kind of go to that has a little bit more like, crazy ray tracing? Are we in exactly the same spot? Where are you driving to?
I'm following the arrows.
Oh.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going the wrong way.
Wow. I was going to say gamer move, but then...
Nope, I got stuck here.
No, not so much.
I broke my car.
Oh, lordy, Jordan.
There we go. We're better.
Okay, where even are you?
I have no idea. I'm lost now.
Okay, cool. Well, either way... What are we looking at here for we're not going to look at temperatures too much, guys. And the reason for that is that these are not comparably built cards. Obviously, if one of them was thermal throttling in some way, that would be a factor that we'd have to consider. But both of them are comfortably within their operating range, with Jordan's at around 68. 68, okay, 67 is not going to do it. Fine, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Jordan at just under 70 degrees and me at about 60 degrees. CPUs are both working equally hard. Actually, this is interesting. Jordan, my CPU is running a little bit hotter.
Really?
Who built up these benches?
Probationary employee number whatever.
Would you say, no, you don't have to answer on camera or anything, but would you say that you installed them in the exact same way-ish? There are too many variables for us to directly compare these, like on a lab's graph or anything like that. But what I will say is that being 4 to 5 degrees off
You're running a little faster on your CPU too, actually.
It is possible, although it may be isolated to this game, it is possible that my CPU, even though it's not overwhelmed, and obviously my card is ending up performing just fine, it's possible my CPU is working a little harder here right now.
53 versus 33%.
Right?
So maybe even with the, it's still smooth for your GPU, but it's doing a little more utilization of that CPU.
It looks like that might be the case. That's a pattern that I want to keep an eye out for in the future. Now, should we see if you don't care about ray traced lighting? Should we turn that off? Because honestly, I wouldn't play this game at 35 FPS. On either of these cards, I would want to turn things down a little bit. So why don't we go...
Just turn off ray tracing in general there.
Sure. Okay. So let's go ray tracing off. Sure. Yeah. Let's give it a shot. Okay. This is more like how I would want to play this game, with averages in the 80s and lows that are more like in the 60s. This is going to give you a really nice, smooth, playable experience.
You're actually outperforming me a little bit there.
I am crushing you.
Yeah.
Dude, we're even in pretty much I think you're like right behind me on the road right now. We are in almost the exact same spot right now, I think. No, not. But we're in a similar enough area that I'm looking at this going...
Yeah.
I'm
like 15, 20 frames below you.
So there's two ways of looking at this. You could look at this as, wow, NVIDIA's RTX performance really is quite a lot stronger than Intel's, because that's the only thing that we changed. We turned off ray tracing.
Yeah.
But the other way of looking at it is, in a game like this, on a card of this class, where realistically, you are not getting a 60 FPS gaming experience with ray tracing on, unless you enable frame gen. Ooh.
All right, well, we better move on to our next game. If you want
All right.
250.
Yeah, sure. All right,
Grab
let's
your
move on to the
laptop.
next game. Yeah, right. Got my comments, which I'm not even monitoring, guys.
All right, we got Destiny 2 here. So for whatever reason, FrameView doesn't like this, so we have just our little tiny frame counter. But
Okay, sure. Oh, is that just the Steam overlay?
yeah, no,
Okay.
that's the in-game one.
Oh, sure.
We should be in the same spot here.
I never use the Steam overlay, so I never know what it is supposed to look like. So anytime I see it, I'm like,
It
oh,
looks
what's
very
that?
similar to this one, actually.
Okay.
So we're in the same
Okay.
spot here. I'm getting 170-ish.
Wow, these seem very similar, but almost to the point where I feel like we're missing out on some graphical fidelity here.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think, well, do you need this game to run at 150 to 200 FPS?
No.
You personally. Can we stay outside, actually?
Sure, yeah.
I'd rather stay outside. Okay, here, let's go to the door. Let's both come out of the door at the same time and just walk in a straight line.
All right.
Okay, cool. You guys enjoying this so far? Because I'm actually kind of, I gotta say, after doing this the first time with Arc Alchemist,
Yeah.
this is already exceeding my sort of, what would have been my expectations then. And
Alright.
I know we've shouted out Intel numerous times, actually, over the last couple of
Yeah.
years for the work that their software team, and you can't build great software on a crappy hardware platform.
Obviously.
You can try, you can do your best with it, but like, so obviously the hardware guys, they're putting in their work, right? But we've given props to their software team for the improvements that they have made, because not just was the performance subpar when they launched Alchemist,
Yeah.
but the experience was subpar. Whereas I'm looking at this and I'm going, this renders no worse for being on Arc than that does for being on
No,
RTX.
you wouldn't know. If you just jump in the game, you wouldn't know.
No, and in fact, I bet we could switch systems right now, and I would not notice a material difference in a side-by-side. Do you notice a material difference, Jordan, going from
No.
this system to that?
Not at all.
But part of that is that we're well over 150 FPS, both of us. Okay, let's
Yeah,
do
it's
the door
running
test.
well.
Let's do the door test, okay? So just walking. Okay, so we're right at the edge of the door.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. We just walk, point your crosshair right at the tree trunk there.
All right.
Okay, so we just walk, and let's watch the FPS. 3, 2, 1, go. 170.
170, 169,
It is
166.
ever so slightly.
You're like a hair better?
I was going to say, I think yours is ever so slightly ahead. Boy, are they ever
We're
close.
real close.
I want to see a little. Oh,
I think your monitor's better. But
we don't have our CPU monitor because
Not in
FrameView's
this,
not working
no.
on this one. Okay, shoot.
we'll have lots of games to check that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, we're going to keep an eye on that on an
where
ongoing
water goes
basis.
here.
You know what I want to do is I want to change our settings a little bit, though.
All right.
I would tune these down a little bit and target more like 100 FPS. So could we do 1440p in this
Give it
game?
a try.
I think it's worth a shot. But it's not, this isn't
Well,
a
it might not
1080p monitor.
The matrix is set to 1080, so to lock it to that.
Got it. We are focused on 1080p gaming because realistically, B580, and the 4060 are 1080p high, 1440p medium cards when it comes to like modern AAA games.
Why don't we knock this down from highest to high as our graphics quality?
No, I wanted to turn it up.
Oh, you wanted to go up?
Yeah, because we're running at
Right.
like 200 FPS. So, I mean, one way or another, I think the bottom line here, if we can't change our resolution, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, can we change our render scale? Does it allow you to scale it up?
I don't know.
Render resolution. Boom, got him. Okay, so go to like 150. That should be a 1440p-ish.
150?
Yep.
I can't count how high. All right, there we go.
Okay. And fun fact, by the way, NVIDIA, did they launch this with 10 series or 9 series? I think it was with 9 series. Rendering at a higher resolution, even though you're outputting at your
geez.
original. It does actually
That's a long
yield
time ago, man.
a slight increase in visual fidelity.
Oh, yeah, so I'm right around 100
Okay,
now.
so we're in the water here. So we go to around 1440p. I'm beating you. Imagine a world, Jordan, if you will,
In
where
a world.
having more VRAM
Yes.
matters.
Wow.
Can you imagine it?
Yes.
No, you don't have to. It's good. It's a good skill you have, but you really don't have to do that because it's right here.
All right.
So we were neck and neck at 1080p, and
Okay.
realistically, we still are. But it looks like Arc gets the slight edge because I don't think I've seen a dip below 100, and I've seen you dip below 100
I've gone
several
below
times.
100 a bunch of times.
Huh. Look at that, would you? Oh, interesting.
Oh, I've got under 80 there for a second.
Chewy's in the chat. He says, interestingly, the game looks a lot better on the stream now, thanks to the super resolution.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Garbage in, garbage out.
I guess so.
Ungarbage in, ungarbage out. It looks like they've cleared our next system. You ready
All
for our
right,
next game?
let's go.
All right, let's move over. I don't actually know.
Marvel Rivals.
Let's do it.
I haven't played this before.
I have never played this game. Should we pick the same hero?
All right.
I feel like we should pick the same hero.
I've got Doctor Strange over here. You
All
got
right,
him?
let's
All
go with
right.
Doctor Strange. Confirm. I assume this is a controller game?
Maybe.
Oh, I assume my control. Hey, look at that. Okay.
Keyboard and mouse works as well, though.
Is VSync on? I think my VSync might be on. Let's double check our video settings. I've got FSR on and stuff too. Okay, let's go through. Okay, so off.
Frame gen
Render
off.
scaling 100.
Yeah.
Limit FPS off. VSync. My VSync's on.
off.
Okay, good. And then
Everything else is
graphics
high,
quality.
basically?
I'm set to high. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Apply. Okay, good. It's good that we validate these things because.
You never know.
Okay, so let's walk through the screen portal here. All right, I'm going for it. So I'm at around. Good Lord, are these ever close in performance?
This is surprising.
My lows are dipping lower than yours, though, even though our averages are very, very similar.
How are we doing for CPU over there?
Oh, good question. I'm hovering in the 30 to 35% range, and I'm sitting at
about the
about
same.
50 degrees.
I'm at 46 degrees, 34%,
Okay.
30%. Sky fly or anything?
But you are very clearly outperforming me in this game, even if it isn't a difference that you'd be likely to notice in daily use.
Yeah.
Anytime we're looking at 10% better performance, it's one of those things. I remember having these arguments like years and years ago. And I say argument, but really it was more, I never understood why it was an argument, because people would go on the forum or whatever, on the NCIX forum, because that's where I did a lot of my tech discussion back in the day, and they'd be like, I don't care the difference between 4 FPS here or there. I like Intel better.
Yeah.
And I would look at that and I would go, right, but 4 FPS in this case, where one of them is running at 40 FPS and one of them is running at 36,
That's a bigger difference than like 100 and some.
4 FPS is 10%.
Yeah.
In what other area of your life would you say, yes, please, Daddy, give me 10% less for the same amount of money?
Yeah.
And it was something that I just never really understood. So even though I fully grasp the perspective that realistically you could buy either of these things and have a perfectly adequate, acceptable gaming experience. Like this is running great. If I was a kid and I was running at 70 FPS in my 1% lows, like 90 averages, I would have been happier than a pig in slop, right?
Especially at this price.
But if what I care about is making wise purchasing decisions and getting the most for my money, if all I play is Marvel Rivals, I'm buying the NVIDIA card
Why is that?
because it's a little bit faster. And why shouldn't I get more for my money? But remember, I
You're
just
paying
said,
more money for this one, though.
oh, that's right. A lot more.
You're not getting more for your money.
Sorry. Let me correct that previous statement because I did not address the money part of it. All other things being equal, I would take the NVIDIA card that performs a little bit better. However, the conversation around pricing for Arc B580 has gotten a little bit complicated because as much as the MSRP might be $250, woo! Editor's note, go ahead and throw some confetti. No, we're live.
We're live, man.
I know, I'm just kidding. So as much as
Lost the plot.
As much as it might be $250, which is a really exciting price point for this kind of performance, in practice, the supply is so constricted right now that nobody is actually seeing them for that price.
Maybe 570 will help that.
Well, I really hope so. But it's one of those things where I don't know that I'm convinced that the problem is that they can't get a high enough yield of 580. I think the problem is more that if I was an Intel business monster, would I have looked at Arc Alchemist and gone, let's produce a ton of the second gen right at launch?
Probably not.
Probably not. And I don't even blame them for that. That makes sense.
No, that's just a smart business call, really.
That's just being not a giant idiot, right? So let's move over to our other systems while I kind of finish this thought. So it's pretty clear that a big part of the supply constraint is just down to Arc Alchemist being kind of a dud and not having enough confidence to make a whack of these things right out of the gate.
Ooh, wow, you have a lot better frame rate already here.
Yeah, get wrecked.
So we're on Crysis Remastered here.
Oh, sick! Of course we are.
I've got a turtle, though. I've got a turtle. That's why my frame rate's so bad.
Is this? Don't make me find a turtle. Boom.
Oh, damn.
Turtled.
All right.
You just got turtled, son. Was this something that was suggested, or are we still on our pre-canned ones? We're still on our pre-canned ones. Okay. All right. When are we switching over from the ones that we had pre-prepped?
Whenever these boys want to do that.
Got it. Okay. Dan, do you have any merch messages that are not game requests? No. Are they just all game requests?
I don't have any merch messages.
What?
What?
Is it not working?
I think it's working. It should be working. I did test it.
Oh, we did get one, apparently. Oh, did I do it so early in the stream that people didn't hear it?
I don't know.
Oh.
Normally we get a couple.
That makes sense, because almost nobody would be watching a stream right at the beginning. Okay, so merch messages, if you're new to the channel, are the way to interact with our streams. All you got to do is head over to LTT Store. The reason that we do it through the store is that as much as we know that people love just throwing money at their screens, we feel like if you throw money at your screen, you should get some high quality merchandise in return. So head over to the store, head to the cart. Whenever we're live, you'll see a box that allows you to send a merch message to producer Dan.
I got a couple now.
Okay, there you go. Who will pop it up on the screen, reply to it himself, or curate it for our team to take your requests for games that we're playing. You can also send in discussion questions and stuff like that, but our focus today is gaming on Battlemage versus RTX 4060 and testing as many games as we possibly can, which on that note means I should probably get my butt back over here and play some Crysis Remastered. More like crush some Crysis Remastered because, dude.
Arc is destroying me here.
And what's funny about this to me is one of the big bugbears of Alchemist, first gen Arc, was older games.
Yeah.
Newer games, it was quite competitive. But as soon as you got back to DirectX 9, things were not looking so good. Now, Crysis Remastered, is that, I forget, is Crysis DX 9 or 10?
I'm not sure what version this is.
Far Cry was DX9. Okay, I bet it's in the settings.
Think so?
Actually, why don't we double check our settings? What are we even running at here? Oh shoot, audio video settings. There we go. Graphics. So 1080p. That's what we're focused on.
1DX,
VSync off.
VSync off.
Okay, everything high.
There's not a lot of settings in here. Oh, there we go. Advanced.
Dan.
Yeah.
Can you do me a quick favor and check if Crysis Remastered is DX9 or 10? I want to say 10. I want to say 10.
I wouldn't bet against you, but I'm not certain.
Oh, C for crouch. Ugh.
Well,
sorry, I'm a control
that's just
crouch
sick
guy.
and wrong, yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm with you.
I'm old school.
Yeah, so is this game, though. What's going on here?
Yeah, exactly, right? Okay, so we at the part where oh, dude, you're way past me.
You were messing around over there.
Jordan over here actually gaming.
You got serious work to do over here. Come
Now,
on.
one thing I am noticing,
Okay, it's
Jordan.
way too dark for me to see where I'm going now.
Check this out.
There we go.
Yeah, pause for a second. Check
Yep.
this out. Okay, so when I fought the first guy.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jordan.
I'm getting shot, man.
This is the problem. This is the problem when your whole team, their job is to test gaming, but if they were at home, what they would be doing is gaming anyway. And I'm guilty of it more than almost anyone else. The way these guys have to drag me away from the test systems on set sometimes.
Yep.
Hilarious.
Sometimes.
Look, buddy, look. Okay, so check this out. Look how big the disparity is between my averages. Oh, yours too sometimes.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's just older, not as great optimized game, because I didn't see any of those dips down to like 60 FPS on yours, but there's one right now.
Dropping.
All the way down. To be clear, 1% lows around the 60, 65 FPS range, you know, about 16 milliseconds. That's not going to feel not smooth. It's not going to feel like a hitch or anything.
No, it's still great.
But you do want to see, when you're averaging 120, 150 FPS, you would want to see your lows more like 80, 90 for really smooth frame delivery.
I believe it's DX10.
DX10, okay.
The console ones use CryEngine 3, which I think would support higher levels, but it's very strange.
Okay. Sick.
I'm averaging more like 100 in this. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, this is a clear win for Arc Battlemage, which then, regardless of pricing, means I would go for the B580.
Yeah.
Are we keeping a tally?
Yep.
Oh, what a guy. Okay.
Apparently, yes.
What, tally of winners?
Yes.
Oh, no.
What is he tallying?
What a guy.
We've done 4.
Yeah, we've done 4.
Cyberpunk was about a tie.
I think that's fair to say.
Destiny
I mean,
was
when we turned off ray tracing, it was a clear win for Arc, but
Destiny was pretty close too.
I think let's call it 2 ties for Cybertruck.
Cybertruck?
Dude, have you seen the couple local ones?
Yes.
Yeah, I parked next to it the other day and it's just hideous.
God.
Anyway, okay, so those 2 were ties. I think Marvel Rivals was a pretty clear win for NVIDIA.
I think so.
And then Crysis Crysis
Remastered.
Remastered looks like a pretty clear win for Arc.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Dan.
And do you guys have the other games I put on the list?
I don't know. Are we ready for another one?
Yeah,
we are.
let's move on to our next one.
Let's go.
Hold on, I need to fight this guy. Oh no, he's my ally.
He can
All right.
take you.
Cool. Yeah, he could.
You should get more laptops.
Right?
If only you had those in stock somewhere.
I haven't even looked at chat yet. I have no idea if you guys are enjoying this. Google signed me out, so great. I can't even look at the YouTube dashboard. Stall for time, Jordan, go.
All right, let's see. We got Apex Legends here.
I got the confetti working as well.
We have confetti. What?
What?
Yeah, you wanted confetti.
Go for it. I
Why do
want
we have
confetti.
Oh hell yeah!
Give
There
me
we go.
confetti. Oh.
That's a little.
Well, yeah, you can. I think we can. live
Working
with
is a strong term there, Dan.
It's good enough.
That felt like you jiggling a mouse around.
No, it was, no.
All right, since somebody's busy over here, let's just get to the same spot.
Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, Apex
Weird,
Legends.
like dead even. What's going on here?
How are these so close?
The frame rate's not changing. Oh, there we go, a little bit. Okay.
Wow, that is
They are dead even.
impressively stable.
Are we going to sync somehow? Or
You won't hear me say this often, but good job, EA.
Yeah. No, that's all right. Okay, settings are fine.
Like that is what you want
Wow.
in a competitive title. Really
That is rock
consistent,
solid.
smooth frame delivery, and it really is solid.
Wow.
Let's go get some guns
Oh, I should
here.
have a gun. Yeah, that would probably make this easier.
Okay, what are you picking up?
Let's go with this guy.
The longbow DMR.
I don't know. I don't play this game.
I don't play this game either, so I don't.
I'm just going to grab all the ammo ever.
I don't even
and
know
see
how
what
to find it. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Was it on the left or the right?
On the left more. Next rack, I think.
Oh my goodness, you're going way over there to get the.
you
Okay,
go.
there we go. All right, sick. So,
Are these 144 hertz monitors? Do you have VSync on?
We don't have VSync on. No, I checked already there.
I will double check just
I'm
to make
off.
sure. My VSync is disabled. Nope, it looks like we just happened to be here.
Oh my God.
What? Seriously? Okay, there's no way it can be that steady.
That's not possible.
You guys just saw me check if VSync was on. You just saw it.
The lows are changing constantly, but the actual FLO, you went to 144 for a second
Turn
there.
VSync on, because it should be locked to
Yeah.
60 otherwise.
Yeah.
This isn't a thing.
Okay.
No way.
Triple buffered. Okay, there.
Okay.
VSync on.
No, I have to apply. Where do I
Oh my God.
There we are.
Oh,
Oh my God.
the display's running at 60 hertz. Okay, so no, it
the
is
hell?
not VSync. It just
I'm gonna-
happens to be running at exactly 144 hertz or 143.
That's bonkers.
I can't read it under the...
Oh, the game forces a cap.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Game's capped. Well, that's fine because our 1% lows are what we want to look at for a competitive title anyway. And honestly,
20s for CPU.
You
think I
can
got the
you
edge
can
on you,
unlock it with a console command if you want to do that.
Oh yeah, those plebs.
I think I got the edge on you, Jordan.
Do ya?
120 to 130, whereas you look like you're in more like the 115 to 120 range. To be clear,
Yeah.
unless you're some kind of god level gamer,
You're actually better on CPU too.
hey Shroud, you're not probably going to be able to feel the difference between dipping down to 110 and dipping down to 120. It's that's not realistic. That's not like a human level of perception.
Do you want to try and unlock the frame rate, or
We can try and unlock it. Yeah, if it's a simple console command, if I don't have to do some rigmarole to unlock the console, like is it in gameplay? The whole idea today is we want to get through a ton of stuff.
it's got to be a launch option?
A launch op? No launch options. The game launching is handled by our intrepid team of supporting players here.
I'm out of ammo, Linus, and I'm stuck in a hole.
Okay, what was your CPU usage though? Around 32?
I'm around high 20s, low 30s.
Huh. Okay.
I think you're a little better.
I see low to mid 20s every once in a while. Actually.
Okay.
Interesting. I'm just kind of jumping around and moving around right now too.
Yeah.
And it's worth noting that in a competitive match, you might see a little bit of a difference. The problem is that it's darn near impossible for us to evaluate these against each other in a competitive match in a way that is even remotely repeatable.
Temperature-wise, about like 47.
You're actually running a little hotter, and your CPU does seem to be cooking a little harder.
Is this maximum graphics? Can you bump it up?
Interesting. Yeah, we could bump up the graphics maybe. Adaptive resolution target. Oh, yeah, I don't think that's doing anything anyway because we're at like 144 or
Yeah.
whatever. Texture streaming budget. I mean, everything's cranked.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's really anything we could do. We could. No, this one doesn't have a higher rendering
No.
mode. That's fine.
It is what it is, I think.
I'm willing to call this one a win based on what I've seen.
Yeah.
Arc?
Yep. I think this is a win for Linus
Narrow win.
and a win for gamers.
A win for gamers. Wow.
A win for Canada.
All right. Yeah, I'm
Dan, do you have any merch messages to hit us with, or do you have any really fun games that we can tease that are going to be coming up from people's suggestions?
We're trying to get Wukong and Monster Hunter World Iceborne.
Ooh.
They wanted one Monster Hunter Wilds, and I got excited, but it's unreleased.
All right, that sounds great.
Yeah, it's a little hard to play unreleased stuff.
I know.
You guys tried a game called
I know.
GTA 6. Are you pretty close over there, Reese?
Getting there, yeah.
Okay, we're close. All right, Dan, do you want to hit me with a merch message then? Really? Everyone's just sending in game suggestions?
Make something up.
I only got 2 game suggestions.
All right, you can
That's it?
send in regular merch messages as well. All right, here we go.
Oh, I got distracted.
You know what I bet people are doing?
Hey, free phone.
I bet people are saving their merch messages for WAN Show tomorrow.
I would.
Oh, I would.
You know what's launching.
That's going to be fun. Oh, dear.
Wukong wasn't on Green Man Gaming,
You gonna get this all
unfortunately.
We should do Wukong anyway.
The men that live in my walls.
No conspiracy theories here. We have a 30 amp breaker on the set. One of them, so one 15 amp is for the top plug of every duplex, and then another 15 amp breaker is for the bottom plug of every duplex. We thought with modern LED lighting and everything, that would be plenty.
We may have thought wrong.
We were never planning to have streaming machine, 4 gaming rigs, also the 2 downloading rigs, also having the entire set lit at the same time. Whoopsie doodles. So we blew up the whole thing. Let's continue, shall we? I mean, were we done with, this was Apex.
We were over here.
So we're gonna head
Oh,
over there
wait.
now, right?
We were playing BeamNG. We were trying to. This monitor's fighting me.
Cool. Well, we're back. And stalling for time. Dan, please tell me you've got something for me.
I have no monitor here.
Nice.
Let's see. ARX Fat Alice on the ARC
with that.
GPU. Also only 1 gig download. I don't know what
okay.
that means.
It's a game recommendation. Arx Fatalis.
And then,
Did you say Fat Alice?
no, I did
I
not.
think that's a completely different game and genre.
And then we've got
website.
Helldivers.
Time's going.
Helldivers.
Have you played that one?
Should we restart it?
Yeah, I mean,
These are just more game suggestions. I've only had 4 merge messages. I'm so sorry. They're waiting for the release that's happening tomorrow, I guess.
Oh man. Okay, launch. Okay. Oh no, is this system not working?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. How that would be embarrassing for Intel. I see the fan spinning. That's something.
I'm blaming these monitors personally.
Yeah,
but
honestly, these
Aging.
aging, definitely.
Yes.
they're older than Linus.
You guys are getting some live troubleshooting now. Okay, maybe I'll just hang out and chat then for a little bit. Oh boy. You gotta love it, man. Hi, Float Plane Chat. Okay, we use our Jackery as a battery backup
getting
for the
RP?
WAN show. We are not on the WAN show set. We stream like this so rarely that we don't just have like a dedicated giant battery backup for just a random live stream.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we're good.
Oh, X-War2 says, I don't think merch messages are working, Dan. Based on chatter here.
That's strange. Okay, I'll reach out.
Have more than 4 of you tried to send one? Let the camera guy know the camera is glitching every time it moves. Oh man.
I don't see it.
No.
Okay. Well, oh, other people say camera's fine. Okay, cool.
Okay, buy an arc.
Lux says mine was the Helldivers one. Yeah, cam is fine. If you guys are waiting for the product release tomorrow, by the way, you can just pick up a gift card today. I'm just letting you know if you do want to send a merch message today. Bot04 says I sent one, it did not work.
Okay, I fix.
Okay, Dan's working on it. Dan's working on it.
I have a stupid question.
I have a stupid answer.
Okay. Very good. If someone buys a gift card and sends in a merch message today,
Yes.
when they use that gift card tomorrow, can they send another merch message in?
Why you gotta expose the glitch like that?
Oh, fair enough. I'm
Jordan.
helping you guys out. Sorry.
Jordan.
Sorry, Linus. What about second merch message?
It doesn't violate the law of merch messages,
Okay.
but it does violate the spirit. Don't make us close the loophole. Don't spam us with merch messages. Part of the reason for merch
hang on.
messages is that we're trying to reduce the sheer
Fire up frame view.
incredible volume of messages that we can't possibly hope to respond to all of them. So
Just turn on frame view there.
I'm working on it.
All right.
Bloody hell, Jordan.
I'm just here to help out, Linus.
Can you tell my boy's a gamer?
I found the flaw in the system. What do you want?
PC, console, system, he games it. Okay, which side am I supposed to have mine on the left?
I'm doing top right. I was just messing around to see if I
Okay.
could see it better.
Dan, for you, are they supposed to be like next to each other in your view?
Sorry.
Dan's
Yeah.
doing his own thing over there.
I'm doing something else. Sorry.
Okay.
No
I'm-
worries. We're good.
Let's go consistent.
This is
then.
BMNG.
That's how we
All
went
right.
before.
Shall we drive?
Let's drive.
You know, credit to the team. That was actually a pretty quick return to streaming.
Not too bad.
You are crushing me in this game.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Whoop, boy.
Dude,
Oh, I just crushed my car though.
this is not close.
Poor little truck.
Can you hit Y real quick here?
Why?
I saw a dip down to 5, you saw a dip down to 6. So that appears to be just a factor. Or that appears to be an element of this game that's just not that well optimized. So I'm driving down the street,
Me too.
living my best life here, Getting 100 FPS, dipping to 90,
I'm getting
while
like
you get
140.
140. Okay,
Dipping to like 110.
this is far enough off that I've...
Ooh.
Whoa, is your CPU?
14 or is it 74? 14.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, cool.
My truck has a slight problem.
Yeah, my truck has some slight problems too. I just want to double check my settings because the last thing I want to do is give a huge W to NVIDIA here if it's just that the settings are different. Do you want to pop the options open up there? Yeah, there we go. No. Dude.
Bunch of highs, all to me, yeah.
Dude, it's the same.
Well, yeah, they're doing their job.
Wild. Okay, am I just
That's
running
crazy.
it completely the wrong resolution? Not even a little bit. Nope, this is a clear win for NVIDIA.
They look the same. It's just way better frame rate here. Wow. All right, what's next?
Okay, actually, are we at the same house right now? Can you rotate your camera? Because I've got some really glitchy shadows on this house over here. I don't play this game a lot, so I don't really know if that's just a characteristic of the game. Keep rotating. Keep
You're
going.
like,
Keep going. There's a house down the road that I want to see.
I'm not there.
There. Oh yeah, that's glitched. Okay,
It's
cool.
just the
You see,
glitchy
you
engine,
see
I
this one
think.
right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like that's just a characteristic of this game.
That's just the
'Cause
engine,
your
yeah.
grass shadows too are super
Yeah,
glitchy.
they're real.
All right, clear win for NVIDIA.
Next. What do we got? Oh, I've seen this before.
What are we playing?
This looks like
Oh,
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Modded Skyrim, apparently.
Okay. Does someone want to talk about what mods we're playing with at all here?
Let me just fix HDMI 1 second.
Whoa.
Okay.
This dead horse just like appeared from the ether. That may be more of a Skyrim issue than a Arc Battlemage
I mean, the
issue.
game's only 100 years old. What do you want?
I don't have Battlemage.
You don't have Battlemage.
Oh,
Let me check the matrix for you.
Thank you.
nice. Oh, Lordy. We're working on it, guys. Dan, do you want to hit me with a merch message?
No.
Oh, no, camera frozen. Also, cam froze. Oh, no.
Why?
Oh, no.
What did you do? Okay.
Hey!
You have Arc 1 again?
That other camera's working.
This one works.
Do you have Arc?
Cool.
Quad HDMI recorder.
FPS reveal going to be crazy. Heck yeah, guys.
Man,
I
Cam.
swear to you all, we had everything working perfectly before we started.
It was working before it went wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
I got the man camera back. Yeah, that's
Do you have
good.
Arc 1?
Working on it. I should have been an accountant.
Audio's apparently working, so that's cool.
1 out of 15.
Cam's back.
back.
Cam's back.
Yeah,
So Andy's good.
but I don't have HDMI 1.
Arc Battlemage still bad?
Wanna?
Host no. I can tell you guys about it.
Oh, can you check like the monitor output refresh rate? I just don't have an input for it.
I
Monitor.
mean, I'm getting it from the matrix as well, so I should be fine.
Okie dokie.
I'm getting about 125 to 135 in my lows, and my averages are around 150 as I'm just kind of walking around and oh wow, I dipped down as low as like 110 when the dragon went overhead. Meanwhile, ooh, this is really close. I think this is going to be a win for NVIDIA, though. I am never seeing anything as high as 180, whereas on Arc. Whereas on NVIDIA, I clearly am. I'm also not seeing lows that are dipping as low. My lows are more like 135. Oh, there was a 125 there. Oh, yeah, but it's at
one is that?
110 over there with the dragon flying overhead. Okay, so where's my dragon at, though, on NVIDIA?
That's camera.
Okay, I'm just gaming on NVIDIA here while these guys try and figure out what's broken in our chain here. I'm a game streamer
It's still
now.
locked on the matrix.
We're just gonna
The monitor is getting the feed from the matrix.
cut all of this out, maybe? Should we just go in the YouTube editor and just cut this out? What do you guys think?
Play another game.
I'm kind of feeling it. No, I don't want to play another game yet. I'd rather just, can we just cut this out of the edit?
Well, we want to see if this is the problem, if the game is a problem.
Oh, you want me to try another game? Oh, sure, I can do that. I can just go to the desktop. How's desktop games sound? Stop it. Settings. I'm at 1080p.
I know
I am
which
at
cable you are now.
60 hertz, 8-bit,
Anything?
No.
RGB. Dynamic refresh rate is off.
Unplugged.
No. Can we come back to Skyrim?
I can go back to Skyrim, yes,
He's not
sir.
in Skyrim right now. He's
No,
on
I mean
desktop.
a different game, and then come back to Skyrim after
Okay.
Oh,
Helldivers or something.
I can do that. So you, why is my mouse not working? Is that interesting at all?
The mouse doesn't work?
Oh, it works on the desktop. Weird.
This is weird.
Okay. Do you want me to just give this computer the old rebooty boot?
Let me take a gander.
Hang on a sec there, Linus.
Sure. Okay, it's unplugged. LMG got hit with an EMP, only explanation.
Right.
Yeah,
You
100%.
mentioned Grand Theft Auto 6.
What's that?
You mentioned Grand Theft Auto 6.
Well, we shouldn't have done it. We shouldn't have
Anything
mentioned
there,
it.
Dan?
All right. All right, in theory, I sent a merch message, says Jax. Maybe I'll open up the dashboard. Oh no, if only I could remember the URL. No, I think I got it. You'll be redirected shortly. Okay, I'm going to sign in, and then maybe I can just do some merch messages in the meantime while we wait for us to get this resolved. Shouldn't be. That shouldn't impact this. This is all wired. Nope, the dashboard is not working
Feed
properly
your
for me.
wire.
I'm having fun. This is fun. Oh,
Are
sorry.
we trying a new cable here, Jordan?
Yep.
Cool. Don't worry, our crack team is on it.
All right, that's back.
Okay.
It's back?
Yeah.
Oh, how exciting! We back, Jordan?
I think so.
Let's go, buddy!
We
go.
so back.
Heck yeah, okay.
Found a wall.
Skyrim, you won.
Yay!
Okay, let's move on. Sorry, we had some stuff go on that I think we're gonna cut from the VOD of this because frankly it wasn't that entertaining. Let's move on.
I have no idea what this is.
Helldivers.
Helldivers, okay.
Here we go, boys. Okay, frame view, I guess. Oh,
This is rough.
wow.
wasn't working, so we decided to use the in-game.
Now, I am getting 95 FPS,
I am not.
but as someone who has seen 95 FPS before,
This is rough.
I can tell you, this ain't it. Watch this.
What's wrong with your legs?
Is this game supposed to feel this terrible?
Oh, does it feel terrible for you too?
Oh yeah, it's garbage.
Oh,
I've never played this, I don't know.
is this just a thing, you guys?
Does this game just suck?
How dare you?
Oh, we hit a nerve with Dan.
Because it
That's
does
not very patriotic of you.
How do you run, Dan?
This does not
Oh,
feel...
I am running. Oh my god.
All right, let me have a look.
Someone says it's a bad map, and it's just how it is sometimes. That's yikesy.
See how that feels.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It's so jello-y.
No.
Okay, is there an in-game setting that we have
Like your thread times, like
All right,
failed
I am the
to
Dan now.
something?
try a different map. Go back to the ship.
Render scale, native, camera shakes. Oh no, that shouldn't be
Back to
it.
the ship, I don't know about you.
VSync off. I mean, all of this looks fine. Ultra.
Guess I don't care.
Okay, yeah. Let's go back to the ship alone. Because the second I was watching Dan use it, I could see the problem. It was almost like a jello effect as he's moving around. Super ugly. But some of you are saying that could be the map. Some of you are saying it could be to do with the game's motion blur settings. So in general, guys, kill any motion blur that you find. Motion blur is
This just looks like it's...
terrible for
No, it's even happening on the ship.
in-game feel. So where do I go?
Just hit apply name.
Motion blur's cranked.
Okay. Okay. Let's run back and see if that fixes it.
Nope.
Ew.
Ew.
That is nasty. Nasty jazz.
Especially running at 140, like, our frame times are 6 milliseconds, which is great.
Bloom.
Let's just set it to low.
Okay, graphic. Okay, hold on. You gotta help me. You gotta let me keep up with you here in terms of changes that we're making.
Just testing. We're just doing ultra.
Is there there's a first-person view, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, really? Oh. I don't know.
Doesn't feel good.
No, it really doesn't feel good.
Oh, mouse smoothing. Is that it?
I doubt it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Good to know.
Why would you put that in your game? Ah!
Is that in gameplay or mouse and controller?
Mouse and keyboard, mouse smoothing.
You feeling all right? You got the CES plague?
No, I just have a coldish thing.
okay.
I mean, I'm like on day 5. I'm probably not even contagious. Better safe than safe.
Okay. So how do I go somewhere now?
All right, we're gonna go to the dive tubes.
Okay.
I guess we have to pick a thing.
I don't really this game, so you'll have to help me pick the same thing as you.
That's fine.
Galactic War.
Super Earth is contacting us. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Dismiss.
I guess. We'll
Okay,
go
and then I go there. I go to the purple
I
one.
guess we'll go to Amaranth. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And then find. I don't know. Repel. Yeah, just hit dismiss. Click on the
Okay.
purple thing.
You bet.
Click on that planet that's highlighted.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
And see if you can find a similar location to me
Not in the red area.
Okay.
around the planet.
Let's go to Australia.
Yeah.
Is this Australia? Oh no, we can't go to Australia. Okay, let's
They're going to be different for
go to New
everybody.
Zealand.
I'm just going to pick a different one.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. All right. Let's see how it goes.
I don't like computers.
That's pretty fair.
All right. Thanks, Dan.
Bye.
See you later. Oh, man. Well, hey, I'm having fun. Am I, though?
Continue.
Okay, LTT benchmark 4. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, no.
Oh, is this a...
Okay, I have to, like, pick stuff. I don't know. Sure, whatever. There, I'm ready. All right. I feel bad for my squad mates because I have no idea how to this
I have
game.
no idea what I'm doing wrong here.
Oh, you get ready up. You have to pick inventory items. Okay, and then, yeah, and then
There we
you
go.
and then it'll drop you down. I've been kicked from the game. Oh,
That's probably fair.
yeah, that's fine. That makes a ton of sense. Okay, cool.
I would have
Okay,
kicked you too.
now there's some action, so we can kind of see what to expect. It's definitely better than it was before. We should not have had motion blur and mouse smoothing on.
Yeah, I'm getting like high 120s.
I would double check your settings.
Okay.
Just make sure you're both on like whatever I did. This is the ultra preset, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that looks too much more higher
Yeah, I'm on low now.
than me. Yeah, okay. So ultra preset.
Motion blur off.
Yep,
Okay.
Perfect.
perfect. Wait, you've got a bunch of stuff that's still lowest. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, cool.
I hadn't applied yet.
How are we looking? So around 60.
60.
Oh, wow.
A little bit higher for Arc, I think.
I think this might be a tidy little W for Arc here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting better than 60 really.
Interesting. I'm in the 70s, 80s. I'm going to try and find some more dense foliage, though.
Okay.
You're in a different
I have found some dense zombies.
area.
We are in a different, we're in a different
The same planet.
environment. Like, he's fighting. So if I fight something, maybe that'll help. But I don't know if I can
Find
actually...
some fire.
Can I fight anything, Dan, if I'm kicked from the game?
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
That wasn't very patriotic
Oop,
of
that didn't
them.
take well.
I'll go try and find something to fight. Oh, are you dead already?
I'm a little bit dead.
Okay.
To be fair, you're not meta, so I would kick you as well.
How do I find something to fight?
Shoot until they shoot back.
Thank you, Jordan.
Glad to help out.
I think I've seen enough
All right.
to call this a win, though. All right, win for Ark. Let's move on to our next game.
Are we ready? We're not ready.
Yep, you're ready.
Oh, we are?
Yep, flight's in.
All right. Let's go. Oh, just the board isn't refreshing, that's all. You want to hit reload on there?
Wolfist Wolf says, I am going to say 4060 has multiple players and is during the day. That will impact performance. Yes, that is very true. I suspect not that much more, though. Okay, ready to fly. Here we go. Okay.
You appear to be in New York.
Oh, we still got Skyrim on.
Is
yeah.
my controller supposed to be doing anything?
Presumably it would make you fly.
Neat. Keep default. Hey, there we go. Haha, boom,
Oof.
that helps. Oh, wow. This
You're
is
missing frame view.
not
there.
running great. Also, I need frame view.
I'm getting like 50 frames.
Okay.
That is a bad camera angle. Oh boy, we're taking a dive.
Don't know if I'm getting 50
That didn't
here.
go well.
Yeah, I am not getting 50 FPS. How do I throttle up?
Yes.
I need a bit more throttle. That ain't it. That's the rudder. Okay,
No, here we go.
I found that.
A is throttle up.
Okay, good.
Or it might have
Okay.
been X, I'm not sure.
Where's my ailerons? I flew RC planes a couple times. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, here we go, boys. Okay. Oh, my goodness.
Better.
Please tell me this isn't New York.
It is New York.
Oh, God.
This could end very badly for us.
We now know why merch messages are not working.
Oh, we're fixing
No,
merch
good.
messages. Heck yeah.
No,
I thought maybe just nobody liked us anymore.
webhooks are down from Shopify.
Oh, good.
Okay, so we may not be able to fix it.
No, we can't fix it.
Hooray.
Oh,
This is
cool.
a great day for tech. Yay!
Truly a great day for Canada and therefore the world. Okay,
Our
how
one
we looking,
road-
Jordan?
No.
You are crushing me.
Consistently high 50s.
You are crushing me in this game.
Well, your CPU is crazy too.
Are you seeing my dips here, brother? Like, I am getting dips that feel like 40 millisecond frame times.
Wow.
Like, maybe higher. Maybe more like 60, actually, thinking about it. Oh, God!
I'm getting low frame times too, actually, but or the frame times. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
It
this
is a very busy map.
This is not great.
There's a lot of buildings to render.
But that's the whole point, right? Like, that's what we're trying to do, is
Well,
we're,
yeah.
we're trying to see what a bad scenario looks like.
I'm also in a very slow plane, but I can't fix that.
Man, I'm clearly gonna need to log a lot more hours in this game before we actually move forward with our tech plane. Those who watch WAN Show will know. What do you think, Jordan? Would that be pretty fun, teching out a plane? Would you be down?
Who's our pilot?
Not me.
Okay, then we're okay with this.
Yeah.
As long as you stay out of the cockpit, we'll be okay.
Yeah. No, I'm all about shuttlecocks, not cockpits.
All right. Slightly different.
Yeah, pretty
We got a
different.
cruise ship over here.
Okay. Oh. You know what? Okay, hold on a second. Let's try and find kind of the same spot. Okay, where's that cruise ship at?
In the water.
What a dick!
Here, I'll go to downtown Manhattan Heliport.
Manhattan Heliport. Okay.
Oh no, we're gonna crash.
How
this
the
thing.
devil am I supposed to find that, sir?
We'll go to the south.
How about we go to Central Park?
Okay, fine.
Okay, because that's where I am.
Oh, jeez, cheater.
Oh, lordy. Okay.
I gotta get some altitude to figure out where I am here.
Okay, rudder. Bip, bip. Bip, 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 bip.
Oh, there we are.
Okay. Ooh, I got a rainbow. Okay, I want us both to kind of fly. Oh, you found the park?
I'm working on it, yeah.
Oh, heck yeah, what a guy. Okay. Oh, dude, you're 2 nautical miles away. Your plane's so slow.
In the same
I mean, so's
plane.
mine. Because the altitude we're flying at is making a pretty big
Yeah.
difference. Oh, God.
What did you just do?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Oh, crap. Pull up, pull up. Darn it.
So I'm at the park now. How you doing?
Not as good as that. I think this is a clear win for
High
NVIDIA.
50s still, yeah.
In terms of performance, right? Pricing is obviously going to be a factor.
Yep. Park looks nice.
Strong W, though. Oh, hey, look, I started right above the park.
Hey.
Oh, dude, how well did that work? Okay, we're both at kind of opposite ends, but I'm going to try to get to a similar altitude to you. So I'm around, okay, I'm going to come
like
down to
700 feet.
Oh, 700 feet? Cool. I'll come back up before I crash again. Okay, around 700 feet.
58
Okay.
FPS.
Yeah, you're like 20% better than me. This is not close.
Yep.
All right, I think we should move on to our next one.
I don't think we have a next one yet.
We don't have an next one yet.
You don't have next one
We're
yet?
having some issues with licensing.
That makes sense. Are we just buying it?
We are trying to.
Oh.
That's the.
Oh. Do you just need me to just like give you a card?
Nope.
Okay.
We have bought it.
Oh, okay.
We're just working on
Nice.
getting it.
Wow, what a guy. Thanks, Reese.
Doing my best.
No, you're doing great. No, this is good. Dude, no, I mean, look, when I said 50 games, that was
Optimistic?
very optimistic.
A
We'll get
lie.
through as many games as we can, and we're going to have a heck of a time doing it. That simple. Jort says, Reese, you're killing it.
Thanks, man.
Hey, I didn't even crash my plane while I went to do that. That's awesome.
Don't stand behind the monitor, Linus.
I'm taller than you.
George says you're welcome. This is my new role. I just act as the interpreter between chat and the people here. Chat says something horribly toxic. What they mean to say is our weird parasocial relationship is probably unhealthy and we need to reflect on ourselves.
Our weird parasocial?
No, not you
Oh,
and me.
okay.
Theirs with
I
us.
see.
Yeah. Just kidding. Chat's actually been super wholesome today.
For now.
Just teasing you guys. Cthulhu says, with merch messages broken, can I call them a scam?
No, because they can still chat.
No, I think scam has to have an intent. Does scam have to have an intent? It certainly
I
has a
think so.
connotation of an intent.
Oh, I've got 14 now.
Oh, are they coming in?
I don't know. Let me just keep on top of it. So I'll let you know.
Okay. Do you have one for me?
Yeah, let me read them.
I have some fun news that I can share. For those of you who care about shuttlecocks like I do, Smash Champs got its new quartz delivered today.
Ooh.
So they are there right now being unloaded. So hopefully sometime in the next, let's say 3 weeks to a month, the whole thing will actually be done. Maybe we could do another video update. I think we're still waiting on the city for some of the land stuff, but my understanding is that Chase is moving forward full steam with the assumption that we're going to get our temporary use permit figured out. So Whale Land is hopefully going to be a thing. What else can I do? Dan,
I've got some for you now.
hit me, Dan.
I'm saving you.
Thank goodness.
When are you going to make an LTT UK store?
An LTT?
UK, United Kingdom.
UK store. Okay. So this is one that obviously we've got a ton of feedback from people on. I'm trying to think actually, our second biggest viewer market is Europe for sure, but is it the UK? That's a good question that I'm not 100% sure of the answer yet. I will look right now. Yes, it is. Our second biggest viewing block is the United Kingdom after the United States. So we're about 33% US, which used to be higher actually. It used to be more like 40 plus. Now it's 33. UK has grown a lot. We're at like 8% there, 5.7% Canada. That's our home turf. So we're a little overrepresented in Canadian viewership, but that kind of makes sense compared to like population, I mean. And then Germany, actually, then India, then Australia, Netherlands, Philippines, Sweden, Poland, and other. So you guys are probably looking at that going, well, it's obvious. You guys should have a UK store. The challenge is inventory. Go on LTT Store right now. I dare you. You don't have to buy anything. Just go to the store and look at how many items are out of stock. That's not because our team is just a bunch of incompetent jackals. That's because our items are highly custom. Even our blank shirts are custom blank shirts manufactured just for us. Very few of the things that we sell are just resold from some other warehouser or distributor that we can quickly and easily order replenishment inventory from. So what that means is that managing the supply chain is something that A, we came into this with no experience with, and we've had to learn a lot as we go, and B, with the sheer volume of SKUs that we carry, is really, really challenging. Because you look at this and you see a shirt. I look at this and I see 3 different colors of blanks times, this is, you multiply, you don't add, times 6 different sizes. So now every like shirt, potentially, right? Not everything has multiple colorways, but every shirt can easily be a dozen to a couple of dozen SKUs or stock keeping units. And it's the same for basically anything. You look at these and you see some pretty cool cargo pants with magnetic flaps and tons of great pockets for, you know, your phone or whatever else. I look at them and I see a bunch of different sizes times a bunch of different inseam lengths, potentially. We are adding an inseam length to the cargo pants in our restock. Times colorways, we're adding a navy blue at some point in the future. So I look at it and I see 60 stock keeping units. As you guys can probably imagine, some SKUs are a little more popular than others. So your black shirt in medium is going to sell a little bit more than your, you know, olive design in quadruple XL, or, you know, or extra small or whatever, right? So those average user SKUs are going to sell a little bit better. However, there are factors that you can't really predict. Some styles, for instance, seem to really resonate with the big and tall crowd, whereas other styles seem to really resonate with the more petite crowd. And it's not always something that we could recognize the pattern in. So, keeping everything in stock across all variants and all sizes, really, 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 really flippin' challenging, really difficult.
You want to play a game?
Now we want to do that across an ocean. So we need to make sure that when we get our order mix right, when it's perfect, we get our order split across our various warehouse locations right. And someday, I want to very, 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 very much. But it is not this day. The other thing that I think people are not factoring in is I signed a $250,000 check yesterday for our logistics company. That is not an abnormal thing for me to do. It's really, really, really expensive storing inventory and having staff in a warehouse, picking, packing, shipping. And because we have so many SKUs and so much of our stuff is so custom and unique, there's training required. We can't just unless it's just like a SKU of the screwdriver, we can't just throw it in some random 3PL and hope that their fulfillment accuracy is going to be decent. So if we were to have another DC, another distribution center somewhere else, well, now that's overhead. I'm paying for it. Like, I'm paying for the storage regardless of whether we ship anything. I'm paying for the training. I'm paying for the setup. Who do you think pays for it? You. So right now, yeah, our shipping costs from the Canadian DC are really expensive in other regions, and you have to pay for that. But if we have a DC in another region and it adds a bunch of overhead, you're going to pay for that too. So the difference may not be as much as you think, is kind of where I'm going with this. Like, you look around at other like merch stores, you know, other YouTubers, it is not uncommon for their t-shirts to be $35, $40. Ours are $20. So yeah, you're going to pay $25 in shipping, but like, and not everything's like that. Some of our stuff is quite premium and is priced on the higher side, but I'm just saying this is not black and white. There's a lot more nuance to it than just Linus is too cheap to have a UK distribution center. Okay.
I got CS2 going for you.
Let's go. All right, where are we at in the map?
Yep.
Yes? That's your answer?
Wherever you started.
Okay. Cool. I'm heading towards getting dead. Let's go. I'm heading towards, man, I haven't played, this is Italy, right? I haven't played Italy since 1.6.
Banana B. Rush B. Oh,
What's that?
Rush B.
Okay, I'm heading to B.
Oh, okay.
Let's head to B.
I don't know where that is. Okay.
Ooh, your highs are definitely more higher than
More
my
higher?
highs.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, a little bit. B is this way. Okay, I'm in B. Maybe not as higher as I thought maybe they were. The performance is definitely very different depending on where you are on this map. So hanging
really
around in
is.
B, this is about the lowest I've seen. And I guess just because I'm looking down this range. But I'm getting averages as low as like 135. You know, I'm seeing dips to 100, more like 160, 150, a bit more commonly than that.
I'm mostly in the high 130s.
Interesting. Are you at B yet, though?
No,
It's very different depending where you
I
are.
have not been able to get to B.
Jordan, I believe in you, brother. You got this. You got this.
I can't count that high.
I believe in you. You're going to get to B, and it's going to be glorious. And then I'm going to die or something. It's going to be awesome. Do I still have any health? Am I still doing? Oh, yeah, I still got 70 health. I'm
Okay,
good.
we're at B.
Okay, here we go.
Chase says this is Inferno, not Italy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Inferno. Sorry, thanks, Chase. I knew I could count
Not
on.
like 160,
Chase.
170. The lows are like 80.
This is looking like it might be a win for me.
I think it might be.
It's not a big one, though. It's really close, but my lows, 68, just there. I think this is going to be a tie. This looks like a draw to
It's
me.
pretty close.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the float plane chat. What do you guys think? They want me to shoot the water. I'm not convinced that's having a huge impact, guys.
The water shot back, apparently.
Yeah. Slight favor for Intel or tie. I think I'm going to go with tie on this one, Dan.
It's close enough.
Okay. Is our next one ready, boys?
Games sure do love having story, you know?
Oh,
Reese is fighting his way through the like intro cinematic.
well,
that
see you in
is
2
not
hours.
skippable.
Well, we can talk about our sponsor a little bit if you want to jump ahead to that. for
Yeah,
now.
we could do that.
You're on your prompter.
Oh, poor Andy has got this stupid teleprompter on just because I need to do the sponsor spot. Okay, well, why don't we talk about the sponsor
He's
and
a
then
strong guy.
we'll ditch the teleprompter. Thanks again to Green Man Gaming for sponsoring this stream. Green Man works directly with more than 1,300 publishers and developers to bring great deals to gamers around the world. By shopping with Green Man Gaming, you can save money while still fully supporting the developers that you love so they can keep making the games that you want to play. And right now, you can save 18% on Monster Hunter Wilds or 30% on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh, I need to get that. But maybe you think Final Fantasy needs a better naming scheme for their games and sequels, and you'd rather get 10% off Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
Way better name.
Yeah, that's a way better name. Or 28% off Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. And all these discounts are before any additional savings that might come with your new Gold XP status. Offers and availability vary by region. Check out Green Man Gaming for yourself at the link in the video description. Andy, do you just want to ditch the prompter for a little bit? I feel like that would be nice for Andy to not have to deal with that. Cool.
He has an assistant to help him do that even.
Should we close this down and maybe you and I start launching another game over here while they fight with that?
All right.
Is there a particular one that is next in the queue? We could just fire up Horizon? Forza? Okay, let's fire up Forza Horizon 5. Cool. Dan, do you have a merch message for me?
I'm having some issues with your
Oh,
mic,
no,
I think.
Horizon needs the Xbox login. It's a pain in the butt.
Oh.
I thought you meant Zero Dawn.
Oh, I could do Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay.
I love Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, I've got to... Or I got a merch message for you. It's
Oh,
up to
hey, there
you.
you go. You got a merch message.
All right, hit me, Dan.
Sure.
Complete edition?
Remastered, I would think.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, LTT. I have a 1080 non-TI and have upgraded every part of my PC except the GPU. Would you suggest a 5090 or a used 4090 for someone who could afford it but is still very, very cheap?
I think I'd have a hard time recommending a 90 card.
I'm in a similar boat.
Anything with a 90 at the end to anyone who describes themselves as super cheap.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's play eBay Simulator.
All right.
I would hazard a guess that 3090s are probably starting to look kind of interesting. RTX. Nope. They are not looking especially interesting. Wow, it is amazing. When all the new cards are using AI frame gen in order to achieve more FPS, how the older cards that have the grunt, that's US dollars, brother. That's like 1,100 Canadian.
Compared to the rest of these.
Well, yeah.
The rest of them are auctions.
800 OBO. I mean, it is a Founders Edition.
It's still too much.
If it was me and I was looking for bang for the buck, I have a 3080 in my daily driver gaming rig downstairs that I almost never use my upstairs one for gaming anymore because I've been playing more games with my son. So
Right.
it's nice if we can sit next to each other.
Let's get out of his way.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll get it your way. Sorry, boys. So I'm running a 3080 there.
Yep.
3080, it still handles everything. However, if you're an affluent gamer who's just like, realistically, I am considering a 4090, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, or 5090 rather. I don't know. Yeah, maybe just go 4090. Here's the problem though. Here's the problem. If you buy a 4090 today,
Yeah.
you are buying last generation's technology
Yep.
at a price per frame that is pretty much equal to today's generation technology.
Yeah.
Because
I'm in a very similar place. I'm on a 1080 Ti still because like the upgrade is just not worth it. It's
So-
too bloody much to upgrade.
So my issue here is that because the 5090 looks like in terms of raw raster, sorry, I know too much to speculate. There are rumors that the raw raster will
careful
be
here.
some amount more, right?
Yep.
And it'll have better AI stuff, and it'll have better ray tracing stuff, and all that, which is super cool. But because it's like a bit more and is priced a bit more, my concern is that 4090s aren't really going to drop in value that much.
No, I don't think they will for a long time.
So if I wanted bang for the buck, that 3090 actually looks not bad. Maybe going in, and if you can swing a deal on a 4070 Super
Yeah.
or TI, but like, or I mean, look, I make okay money. I'm gonna treat myself. I'm buying a 5090.
Yeah.
Is it a good deal? No. Do I really want to give NVIDIA that money? Not really. But
But yeah, sometimes you gotta treat yourself.
gaming is one of the things that I do to entertain myself. And realistically, like, okay, here's an example. Badminton shuttles, feather shuttlecocks, have gone up in price faster than, I think they probably outpaced the S&P 500 last year.
Wow.
Like if I had bought $1 million worth of badminton shuttles, my investment, I didn't, but a tube of Yonex AS 50s, I think it is like 70 plus Canadian dollars now.
My goodness.
A few short years ago, they were like 35, 40.
Yeah.
So they're skyrocketing. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is I can play badminton for one evening between the court rental and between probably the half a dozen or so shuttles that I'm going to go through. It's going to cost me like $50.
Yeah.
If every time I gamed for a couple of hours, I put aside $50 for it, which I could amortize so much better, even if I spent money on a 5090. Like my entertainment per hour cost for gaming is actually not that high, even now.
You didn't buy a building for gaming.
Oh, okay. Well, hypothetically, if I didn't buy a building for badminton, my cost per hour for badminton is really high. And a lot of people have hobbies that have a really high per hour cost. If you enjoy horseback riding, or you enjoy climbing, or you enjoy hang gliding, or you enjoy...
Track days.
Sorry? Track. Oh,
Yeah.
If you go to the track. if gaming is your thing, I'm not going to judge you for spending way too much money. I will be frustrated that the value isn't there and that the prices don't fall the way that they used to. That sucks. And like, I hate it. It sucks. And that's why I had my silent protest and refused to switch to the 40 series.
Yep.
But like, I want a new GPU, and gaming is one of the things I do.
Yep.
And so
Eventually you gotta just do it.
I can't tell you what the right thing to do for you is. I'd love to hear chats, perspective. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Seems like it's just kind of, yep, it is what it is. Okay, what are we playing right now?
Yep. I don't know what this is. Monster Worlds, apparently?
Monster
Hunter Worlds. Ah,
World or Wilds?
Worlds.
Worlds.
Is not yet.
Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? We're going
Go
up.
on to this little dot thing.
Okay, I'm going. I'm with you. I'm with you, brother. Okay, what are we looking at?
105.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, I'm killing you. My goodness.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm getting like 40 frames better than you here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not quite.
No, but it's better.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's significant.
Okay, hold on. Wait for me.
I'm waiting.
Okay,
You following
okay.
your keys
We'll
or
just
what?
walk in a straight line. Here we go.
All right.
Let's go see some dinosaurs.
All right. He looks friendly.
Yeah. What could go wrong? Oh, this is such a clear win. Once again, with Alchemist, any game that ran at all was kind of a win.
Yeah.
And we haven't had anything refuse to run or have weird graphical glitches.
No, it just works.
That's something, especially when you consider that this thing just came out. And Alchemist, even toward the end, like there's still games with issues. I am pretty stoked. I'm actually really impressed so far, even if I think it's pretty much even with the 4060, a card that realistically, like if we're all being honest, was very maligned at launch.
That's true.
For not being a good value and for
Yeah.
not feeling worthy of the 60 class.
Yeah. That's very true.
And is also last gen. We haven't seen what NVIDIA has in store for the 50 series 60 class card yet. And there will almost certainly be something.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, I say almost certainly because it's not like AMD makes new Ryzen 3s anymore, but
No, that's true, but that's a weird choice that they've made.
I mean, I get it. If you can only get so many wafers and you can either make epics and sell them for $15,000
Or those new AI chips.
or Ryzen 3s,
Yeah.
I get it.
I think we'll have to see what Intel does to fix the performance on the older CPUs.
I hope they can. I mean, I was talking about this with, I don't remember who I was talking this about, but NVIDIA went through a similar thing. I don't know if you remember this. This was back in like I want to say the 600 series days.
Okay.
But they were under they were under fire for poor optimization in their GPU driver, extremely high CPU utilization. They acknowledged it. They were like, yeah, this isn't something that we can fix overnight.
Right.
And then they worked on it, and now it's better.
Yeah.
So the fact that NVIDIA did it doesn't mean that Intel can do it necessarily.
No.
But the fact that it evidently is something that could potentially be improved, and the fact that Intel's driver team has shown themselves to be absolute wizards
And very active.
and very active on fixing issues
I
that
think
the
they
community.
mentioned they'd gone through more than 50 revisions already for drivers.
Oh, for ARC overall.
For ARC overall.
Yeah, no, that checks.
Yeah.
And there's been big improvements in some of them. So I am always buy what it is. Don't buy what it will be. But that doesn't mean that you should go like this, la 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 la, and ignore evidence that might suggest that something could improve in the future. And I have seen evidence that would suggest that it will improve in the future.
Yeah. And hey, we're 2 generations in. We're barely even going at this point.
I'm just so
As long as
happy.
they stick around.
Dude, I'm just so happy that there's an option.
Yeah.
Because AMD,
We've needed it for so long.
as much as they kind of get put on this pedestal as like the good guys, they have been clearly very content to just follow NVIDIA's lead for pricing.
Definitely.
Clearly.
They're happy to do it. I mean, they need the money.
That's fair.
So Elden Ring doesn't give you an ability to turn off VSync.
Oh,
Oh.
We're
okay.
kinda really hitting the 60 anyways.
Okay. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Reese was telling us Elden Ring is trapping us with VSync on, but realistically, oh my goodness.
First thing I gotta just...
Some of these lows are already kind of a deal breaker anyway.
I gotta plug the Green Man Gaming webpage here.
Oh, Dan's bringing up Green Man Gaming. Oh, for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Oh yeah, that's one of the deals that we were promoting earlier. Sick.
Yeah.
All right.
Which freaking button is this? There we go.
Okay,
That one.
Elden Ring. How's your lows doing?
Like 24 if I'm in a low spot.
Oh, interesting. Can we go fight this knight, this golden knight guy? We're just coming out of the starting cave
there he
here,
is.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. We're going to get our butts kicked probably. Have you played this game?
Never.
Okay, cool. Then we're going to get our butts kicked. But let's just head over there.
I can take a night.
You know what? This is really close.
Oh, he saw me.
Oh, man. I've had some really low dips, like in the 20s. I just got one down to 30. Is that... Oh, ooh, that
I don't
was
think he likes me.
Have you gotten just like some nasty stutters, though?
Yeah. Huh.
Oops.
Oh, I'm dead. That didn't take much.
Yeah, no, like I said, we're going to get our butts kicked. This guy is...
He's a little bigger than me.
Yeah. Oop. Oh. How do I parry? I don't know how to this game. Well, I'm dead.
Hit a button until you don't die.
Cool. You died.
How's your CPU looking?
Let me be undead first.
Okay, that's fair.
Or rather be less dead. Not undead, that's a different thing. Okay, Stranded Graveyard. Oh, lordy. Yeah, maybe we should try to die not quite as fast this next time. I think you're going backwards in the Stranded Graveyard. Yeah, how do we get out of here? Is it this... oh, there's the sparkly here. I think this is to do with something.
I was going the right way.
Were you?
I don't know.
I don't think you're going the right way. I think you're going backwards.
You're going the same way as me.
I know. That's because I'm following you.
Well, that's stupid. What are you thinking, man?
I think we're supposed to go up the stairs.
Okay, it's very dark there.
While they figure this out, you can also pick up Elden Ring on Green Man Gaming.
Up the stairs, chat says. Yeah, okay,
You're
cool.
done selling games over there.
Oh, man.
I'm doing your job.
Good work, Dan.
Okay, are you getting some nasty stutters?
Not right now, actually.
I definitely am. Okay, is that just moving from area to area, though? I'm going to see if I get any, just doing like a consistent camera pan here.
I'm fine for that.
Yeah, it seems fine when
Just a
I'm not
loading- it shouldn't
moving
be loading.
between
We got
areas.
crazy hard
Yeah,
drives in these.
I think it could be just that. How do I get out of here,
I'm
you
lost
guys?
now. I'm running in circles around the thing.
Something to do with this pillar? I mean, I think I've probably seen enough to call this
We're very good at games.
maybe a win for NVIDIA. Oh, pull the lever. Wrong lever!
lever? Oh, there.
Anyone who gets the reference enjoys it. I think that Emperor's New Groove
didn't do
was,
anything.
for many years, very underrated.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Very underrated, underappreciated movie.
Masterpiece.
Okay, I'm standing on a thing now.
Yep, me too.
Hey, Peter.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have to lever again and then jump on?
Oh, you
no.
step on the button in the middle, I think.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Neatsy keen. All right.
Oh, I think we're ready again.
What just happened? Oh, yeah.
Are
Yeah,
you
here we
both
go.
locked to 60?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because of the game, apparently.
Oh, no, they tied something to frame rate, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was a pretty bad stutter.
That was
there.
a yucky stutter. Okay. I'm not going to hold that against the GPUs then,
No.
because that seems to be more to do with storage. Could be storage, could be CPU, but either way, it
On
doesn't
those
seem...
very slow drives of ours here.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? So it's got to be the game at that point. Okay, I'm going to the same vantage point that you're at with this with this lady
Look
here.
at the night down in the field down there. Yeah.
Yeah. That's so close.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was getting more stutters than you.
Where did you get pizza?
What the heck? Okay.
You know what time it is?
What's going on?
Let's move on.
Game time.
Are we at 50? Are we at 50 games yet?
Oh man, I I think I want to give the win to NVIDIA here.
You think so?
I was getting more stutters than you.
A little
one thing.
bit.
Shader comp, though.
It's raining here now.
I was getting more stutters, and this might be too close. Chat says
feels like a
tie. Chat says tie. Floatplane chat says
They're
tie.
right.
It's a tie. All right, let's move on.
Oh, we're Vikings.
All right, hey, let's play some Valheim. Well, this is running great on mine.
Yeah.
Intel Arc looking pretty good. Time to go fight some deer or whatever.
I can't just pick up this branch.
Hey, I improved my run skill. It's good because before I was all, and now I'm like, wow, let's go. Okay, where are you headed off to?
Into the woods.
Okay, all right. So we're both headed off into the woods, which in Valheim can only go well.
Oh yeah, totally. Punch some trees here.
Sure, I'll punch a tree. 0 damage to that tree.
Put it in the
Oh
tree.
boy. Thanks, Reese. Okay,
I got a
so
little
what are we
gun
looking
there.
at? Oh wow,
Like 100.
you are getting lacriminated.
Really?
Oh,
Oh
dude.
wow.
Oh yeah, you're getting crushed, brother.
Uh-oh, I'm falling down a cliff now. That's not good.
It's not even close. Mind you, you've got a torch out. How do I get a torch?
Here, I'll turn off my torch.
Okay. Yeah, that's not helping.
No, I didn't do much.
Nope. I think this is a clear W
Wow.
for Intel Arc.
Orc.
You're using like 10% more CPU all the time.
Ooh, interesting. But it's not harming me.
No.
It's not harming the gaming experience. It's something for us to be aware of, and something that we were talking about earlier we want to keep an eye on, because there has been some discussion in the tech community around Arc GPUs not performing as well on lesser CPUs.
Linus, do you want to zoom out the camera a bit before you...
Oh yeah.
that might be... Chat suggesting that could be a thing? Before you praise it too much?
Get it into a more meadowy area so there's no trees above you, and then
I can do
zoom
that.
out.
Yep, I can do that. So anyway, not performing as well with lower end CPUs is a bit of a downer for a value GPU. So we went out of our way to choose systems that were not super overpowered. We are running 12th gen Core i5s, and we told you guys earlier in the stream that we wanted to still, even if Arc is performing better and it's not impacting it, we wanted to make sure that we're keeping an eye on the CPU usage to see if it is a little bit higher, maybe due to some kind of overhead in the Arc driver. Okay, so here's a more open area. Do you want to just go back up to where the stones are in the spawn location?
Sure.
Running great. Like, it's not that close.
120? Oh wow.
170. Yeah. Like,
That's ridiculous.
I don't know what to tell you guys. Arc is just crushing this game.
Somebody on the Intel team really likes Valheim.
Yeah, maybe. You know, it's funny. I think people often forget the human elements of
Yeah.
things. You know, it is entirely possible that someone whose job it is to work on Arc, and who takes their job really seriously, is a bring your work home kind of person who's like, dang it, maybe not on my primary machine, but on my secondary machine anyway, I'm rocking Arc day in, day out. Can't play frickin' Valheim. That's the one game I play. And going in and getting that done.
Yeah.
That is very realistic. 100% realistic. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if someone, say, for example, who worked at Linus Media Group were to wear LTT cargo pants, say for instance.
For instance.
Are you wearing socks and sandals?
Yeah.
Are you memeing, or is that just a thing?
No, my feet were sore this morning, so I put on sandals, and it's cold out, so I had to wear socks.
My man, looking good. Or, you know, the hat, and they were to find something wrong with it.
Yeah.
I would be grateful if they came
I had
into
a problem
work.
with my hat and brought it in, and they tore it apart and figured it out. And
We love that kind of stuff. So if an Intel, Arc driver software engineer is like, hey, I love this game and I can't play it on my stupid test bench or my card at home
Let's
or
make
whatever.
it work.
Yeah, that's totally realistic.
Yeah.
Timo says, not a cult.
No, my sandals are better than his.
Okay. Hey, let's go. I mean, realistically, either of these cards is
Gonna be fine.
going to be fine.
Are we frame locked to like 200-ish here, maybe? 240, okay.
40, okay. Wow, so it actually doesn't... It can't do above 200 in this game? Oh, wow.
Same here.
Oh, dude. Where are you? You're
I have
still
no
in the base?
idea.
Okay, I'm coming back to the base. Arc is crushing this one. Again. Oh, wait, maybe
We're
not.
about the same.
No, the base is... It looks like the base is
195
actually
in the
pretty
base?
light. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can find somewhere heavier. Maybe let's go fight some creeps.
CPU's about the same.
Okay, yeah, let's go fight creeps. Are you taking the bottom
I could not tell you.
or the mid? Where are you at? Where are you at,
I
brother?
don't know. I don't play this.
Where are you at, brother? Okay, I'm going middle.
Where's my guy? There he is.
All right, here we go. Please tell me this is just like a practice match, right?
I hope so.
Guys, this is just like practice with bots, right?
Ranked competitive, obviously.
I mean, you never know with you guys, you know? Every once in a while, the team will like drop me in an actual thing, and I'm like, yo, okay. And sometimes there's no choice. Sometimes you're kind of stuck with it. Huh, we got people saying tie. Tie. Are you in the middle?
Middle-ish, yeah.
Oh, wow,
A little
you're-
bit north.
Okay,
of the middle,
go
but-
right to the middle.
All right.
Go right to the middle. Let's fight some creeps. Right in the middle at the water here. And we'll get as much of an apples to apples as we can.
Are we in the same map here together or no? No.
Shouldn't be.
150-ish? Yeah, you got me beat there.
Dang it, Jordan. Are you dead?
A little bit.
Yeah, okay. I thought so, but then you're just still there for a while. Yep, that makes
I was
sense.
just hanging out.
Yep, that makes sense. Tie or Arc W, people are saying. People are calling it closer to tie. And that kind of checks out for me.
I think you've got like 5%. Your CPU is 10% higher again, though. A lot of the time. And your GPU is higher, actually, too. Your GPU is at 60, I'm at 34.
Interesting.
So does that mean it's able to push more frames
My
to it?
CPU
Yeah, I'm
is
not-
consistently higher.
I'm not even cracking 40
But-
on the GPU.
My CPU could be higher. So if our FPS is not the same, my CPU could be running higher because it just
Yeah.
is not GPU bound.
Yeah.
So that's something to consider as well, is we can only really directly compare the CPU usage when our frame rates are also the same, and therefore our GPU is giving our CPU enough headroom to push the FPS up. Okay, so is your guy back to the middle?
No, he died again, but he's still...
Oh my God.
We'll get back there in a minute.
Okay,
I'm still in the middle looking, so...
I want to call this one kind of, I'm going to leave this one to you guys. This one's up to you guys. Let's run over to the next systems. Oh wait, are they still there?
No, there's still...
Okay, Dan, hit me with a merch message.
Oh,
FP chat says mostly tie.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of them are saying Arc, but
It kind of depends on how you evaluate that CPU usage.
it's very narrow. I think I would call this one a tie, personally.
Good. Oh, yeah.
But if the Arc is cheaper,
That's true.
then that's an Arc W. But that just kind of depends on pricing in the market. And one of the things
Well,
that...
what are we paying for a 4060 right now?
Well, see, here's the thing. One of the things we've been criticized for many times in the past is not looking at pricing outside of the North American market. So in
Also
Europe,
true.
for instance, I had a lot of people messaging me saying, hey, Arc B580 is like not a good value here at all. Like the pricing is completely out to lunch.
Okay.
So that's a major factor that people have got to consider is where the pricing is in your region. That's why it's so hard for us to just wrap up our review and say, okay, here's the one to buy. And it's one of the reasons that we try not to focus too much on pricing in our reviews. We try to focus on, here's the feature set, here's the performance, here's the caveats.
You do the math.
Here's how the value looks today. But we don't know what it's going to look like in the future. And we don't know what it's going to look like in your region. You have to be willing to do a little bit of the legwork for us, or for yourself, really. Okay, Dan, hit me.
Sure. Good afternoon, Seabass. What is one mobile device industry trend that you initially disliked or hated that you have now come to love? P.S. Please take the FW16 into consideration for future LTT bag designs.
We do take the Framework 16 into consideration. We consider it and understand that it is a really weird shaped laptop with the GPU hump coming out of the back of it, and that we can't design a product like the commuter backpack around the Framework 16. This is a sleek design for someone who's got their MacBook and their tablet or their, Flow X13 or
Snapdragon,
Dell XPS, excuse me, Dell.
Oh,
Dell.
is it Pro Plus now? Or
No, Dell Premium,
Premium.
I believe. No, Dell, Dell Premium Max, Dell Premium Plus. Oh, crap. I even made the video on it.
Isn't Premium Plus a cracker?
Whatever. XPS. This is not for I need my gigantic gaming laptop and my network Wi-Fi analyzer, thing, and I need all this and I need all that. It's slick, So we'll consider it, but that won't necessarily mean that our products will be compatible with it. It's kind of a weird shape.
An outlier.
Yeah. As for the rest of your merch message, what was it again? Dan, do you remember what it was?
I'm looking for it. Sorry.
He's already moved on.
What's one mobile device industry trend?
Mobile device trend. Okay, one that
for a walk.
one that I've come to hate less is the bullet wound, as I used to call it, in the screen, or excuse me, the dynamic island.
Yeah.
However, I was watching a movie on this the other day, and I was like, "This is awful," because I either give up a whole whack ton of my screen, or I have a hole in my content, which to me is completely unacceptable. No.
Just devil's advocate. What's happening in that little square that's not important to the movie?
It doesn't matter. It's immersion breaking.
I agree with you. I'm just saying.
Okay, what if I took your glasses
Yeah.
and I just put a black dot on them on the side?
Okay, you win this round.
All right. Would you like that? No.
Not so much.
As for something that I didn't like that I have come to love. I mean, there's a reason that I still carry my Note 9.
It's an unhealthy addiction.
I've come to love my wireless headphones,
Yeah.
but I would still prefer to have the choice.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a long flight, if I'm on a flight for 8 hours, I actually don't want to have to carry 2 pairs of AirPods with me so that I can hot swap them.
Yeah.
I want to just put in my nice noise isolating, not canceling, my nice noise isolating in-ears and go to sleep.
Dan's showing off his headphone port.
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore either. It's very sad.
I should check. It just upgraded to Android 15. Maybe we have access to switch the button around.
Ooh.
What?
I'm just checking. I'm checking now.
Let's find out. This is important.
I'm checking now.
This is interesting, by the way, guys. I recently did my switch to iPhone, which you can see I lazily have not bothered to unswitch from yet. I am going to. But one of the comments that we got on that video a lot was people wanted to see what the perspective would be like for Apple users switching over to Android, like fresh. And I was reminded of this because one of the people who's going to be doing it happens to be the camera operator who is holding that camera right now. So we actually recruited 3 people from around the office who have never Androided. iPhone for life. And we are making them a very generous trade offer. You get Android phone of your choice. I get your iPhone. And you use the Android phone for a month. So we're going to follow their journey, and it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be really fun. No. Yeah, freaking Sony, man.
I'm upset.
Just get a ticket. Just make it so I can move the thing.
I'm upset.
I want an Xperia. I want an Xperia phone. They are not giving me the option. What game is this? Oh, this is that game that was super underrated.
This looks like Warframe.
Oh, wait. Never mind. It's not. Use your power now.
Grind.
What is my power? What button do I press to use my power? Okay, controller. Here we go. I mean, there's only so. Oh, okay. Hold right button and press A. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Okay, wasn't there another thing that I was able to press? What was the other thing I pressed? Oh, I mean, what about just right button? Just right button seems to work. Why do I need to hold it and press A? Oh, that's a much stronger attack. I see. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be looking at FPS. Okay, where are you at? Jordan, you
I'm out in the rain.
You take off, brother. You just take off.
You wouldn't let me go in the building.
You just take off sometimes, you know? Oh, it's not letting me leave the building.
Well, that's interesting.
Do I just have to... Oh, find a melee weapon in the marked cache. Oh, okay, it's letting me
I have a
down.
weapon.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on, wait for me.
I just started with a weapon. I don't know what to tell you, man.
What? Oh, all right, fine. I'll allow it.
Come back to the building.
Okay, want to come back to the cache?
Okay. I'll go
Okay,
there.
X to pick up the bow.
I'm right there.
All right, how we looking?
165, 70,
167, 166.
177.
Your 1% lows look a touch on the very similar side to mine. Okay. Wow, this is really close.
What's your CPU at?
My CPU is sitting at 21.
You're being followed.
Oh, quite a bit higher then.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We both have the rain. So it's not that.
Yeah,
I
that
don't have
is.
any enemies anywhere though, so maybe
And in this case, both our averages and our low FPS is so similar that I would say this is pretty apples to apples.
this
So
is tie, I think.
if I am drawing way more CPU usage, I don't think that's enough for me to call it a win for the 4060 because clearly our gaming experiences are darn near identical. But it's something to keep in mind. If you have a 12th gen i3 instead of an i5,
Yeah.
or if you're running a 10th gen, you might want to watch out for this. Okay, very cool. Should we move on? I think they're ready.
That was quick.
All right, let's go.
What do we got here?
Dan, you logged that one as a tie, right?
Yep.
Okay. What are we looking at?
I have no idea. SnowRunner?
All right, here we go. Is this a request? Are we on the requests now? Heck yeah, cool. That was what I wanted.
How do I
Okay.
handbrake? There we go.
I don't know. I am moving now though, so neat. How do I control the cat? Yeah, oh, controller. Why don't we go control? Is this not controller?
No, I'm using last.
Okay. I am stuck in the mud. Is that this game?
Just get better.
Like, is that just kind of this
There we
game?
go. I made it out of the mud.
Is that a thing?
You gotta put your lockers on.
Your what's?
Your lockers.
Your-
Your differential lockers.
Your differential lockers.
That's Q apparently. It's always on.
Winch connected. That's not going to help. I am stuck in the mud. So here's what I'm going to do.
You should get better
Oh,
at driving.
dang it. Oh, Jordan, you're taking off without me again.
Oh boy, I got stuck now. Oh, no.
Jordan, we got to be apples to apples.
Well, your apple's too slow.
Okay, differential lock. Where's the... Oh, no, Dang it.
You don't
Okay,
know stuff.
handbrake. What's this? I don't know what this is. Auto reverse.
Always on.
Okay, what's this? How do I differential lock? I don't...
It's always on, it said. It was E for me.
E? Oh, all-wheel drive, always on.
What button calls the tow truck?
I think I'm just stuck, you guys.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think I can move at all anymore.
Here, I can change truck.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Am I moving? I'm not moving. I'm going to restart.
Okay, me too.
Okay. Restart trial. Yeah, I'm sure I want to restart it. Calm down.
If you also want to get stuck in the mud like Linus, you can pick this up from Green Man
He's my hero
Gaming.
after all, you know.
Okay, all right, we ready? Okay, here we go. What do you got right at the start here? Oh, dang it, Jordan.
160.
Oh, handbrake.
Kicking your ass.
Oh, wow. Oh my, oh
Not even
wow.
close.
Yeah, this is a clear NVIDIA win.
CPU's the same.
NVIDIA W.
You're using less GPU though.
Yeah, but I'm also getting less
Well,
GPU.
yeah, you're getting nothing
so-
for it. So
Yeah.
here, go towards that hammer and sickle thing, and try not to suck this time.
Hey, who got stuck last time?
You,
And?
me later.
All right, I'm going to make it. I'm gonna make it, buddy. Don't even worry, dog. Okay, which way? We're going to the right of the sickle?
Sure.
All right. Let's go. Oh, what I hit? What
Tree?
even is this? Oh, it's a rock. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. So is it like timed? Like, what is the point of
I
this
don't know
game?
what this game is.
Does anyone this game?
Is this like farming simulator, but for
The
mud?
Land Rover Simulator?
It's like a off-road trucking simulator, maybe.
I think Luke's dad is super into it or something.
Oh,
Why are
is
you
this,
looking through the water? That's where you
Well,
get
because
stuck.
I assume that's the plan.
is this dad
I assume you have to
game?
get through the water, right?
I'm going to go around the water.
Stupid.
There's an airplane over here
Stupid.
and a house. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good.
Ooh.
Oh, no, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, it's a helicopter.
You
My mistake.
guys would
My
not
car
do
might be
very
dying.
well
Is there
in like
water inside the cabin?
an apocalypse.
I think there's water in the cab.
Oh, this is our life now.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, so that's where I am. 150 frames.
Oh yeah, Mister. Why are you driving in the water?
Well, the
Look,
water
this
found
guy-
me.
This guy.
Do you normally drive through the water when your cars?
We should call him Jordan Hypocrisy.
I almost made it out.
Hypocrisy Jordan.
I'm still moving. I'm still moving.
Are you though?
Well, if I move the camera, it looks like I'm moving.
Oh, that's true. That does kind of work. Look, guys, I'm moving. I'm moving forward. Hold on, am I moving forward? I might actually be moving a little
How do
bit.
you use the winch?
Dude, I'm moving. I'm gonna
Functions.
make it. Ha.
Attach winch. Ah.
So can you winch yourself out of places? I mean, theoretically you could with a winch, right? Like,
One would assume.
dude, check this out. Check this out.
You're getting out of that? Oh
I'm
my
getting out of it.
goodness.
Let's go. Let's go. Just lean on the gas. I mean, it doesn't matter that the engine's intaking water, you know. Water combustion engine. It's a good combo. Hey, Dan, you want to hit me with a merch message?
Sure. Let's see what we got here. Hello, greetings from Lithuania. Thanks for early stream. Any plans or ideas to make WAN show a bit earlier as well? In the EU, WAN starts typically at 2 to 3 a.m., a bit late to enjoy the show. Cheers.
We'd love to, but I got to be real with you. If Yvonne, after all these years, hasn't won the battle to making WAN show earlier, as much as I love my Euro friends who are watching the show, I don't love them as much as I love my wife. And so it probably isn't going to be the factor to push it over the edge. Oh, now my engine has a problem. Hilarious.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Dude, I'm out. I'm out and I am moving. Ha! Ha! I mean, I don't know like where the meeting point is. Oh, it's behind me.
This was kind of fun.
There we go. I figured out the winch. I'm doing good now.
Yeah,
Actually
we'd love to though.
considering
It actually works a lot better for my day and my week to do it earlier. But the challenge is just that we have other stuff to film. And
Hey, we're free.
even if our intention is to do early WAN show, it just often doesn't work out that way. Oh, wow. My engine is making black smoke. That's good, right?
Oh yeah, I mean it's working.
Okay, next game. Here we go. Dan, you want to hit me with another?
Absolutely. What emerging tech excites you the most, and how will this affect personal computers in the coming years? Thanks for the screwdriver, and I'm excited for shirts that will survive my laundry habits.
Nice.
We love that here.
Emerging tech. I mean, if I didn't say AR, right? Like that would be
Yeah.
a lie. AR is super exciting. Unfortunately, a lot of the things that excite me most about AR are kind of the creepiest things.
Okay.
Like I'm the kind of person who has a really hard time with names and faces at things like trade shows
Okay.
and like industry events.
Yeah.
So what I want is AR glasses that facial recognize people and like give me their stats, you know? Who are they? Where do they work? How many kids do they have? And that can be from my own notes or whatever, right? Or realistically in the future we're heading into, it won't be. It'll pull their Facebook profile or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, these controls are not good. Whatever's happening here is
Whoa,
not
buddy.
good.
What is
So,
happening right now?
I don't know. The controls are weird.
Whoa.
This is War Thunder, by the way.
What am I doing here?
Okay, there we go. Keyboard and mouse is a little better.
What?
Oh, you're in here.
Oh, I get it. I think I understand the controls. It follows the circle. I can't say it's my favorite thing, but it's something. I'm gonna go. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Keyboard mouse. Let's go. How do I fire? Space? Shift?
Mouse.
Seriously?
Mouse 1.
Am I? Oh, my gun's jammed.
Well, you should fix that.
Well, oh hi! Whoa, that was close, buddy. Were we both trying?
I almost had you.
Hey! Can we collide in midair? Is that a thing you can do in this
We're
game?
gonna find out. Well, I lost him. Where'd he go?
Is there friendly fire?
Oh, are we in a team? That's unfortunate.
Are you being hit?
Maybe. Kind of looks like it.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him, guys. I'm so gonna get him. Wait. Well, unless the ground gets him first. Dang it, come on. I'm closing. I'm closing. I'm closing! Always be closing.
Where the hell are you?
Don't worry about it.
Do you guys know who won SnowRunner?
Who won it?
Yeah.
Here we go, here we go! Oh no, I got him!
The last one.
I got me. Damn.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I clipped my own tail. I saw the pieces in the air and I was like, oh, they're pieces of him.
Who won SnowRunner?
They weren't.
Thanks, chat.
Last game. Chat knows?
NVIDIA.
Thank you, chat.
Thanks, chat. I'm gonna jump
We got distracted.
back into the battle here. Okay. Destroy the enemy planes.
Oh,
Cool.
crap, my engine stopped working.
How's our...
Make go.
Oh my goodness. This is...
Shoot, this is not good.
Buddy, this is not even close.
I'm gonna go land and live in France for the rest of the war.
You're in a firefight
I got no engine.
and getting like 25% more FPS than me. And I'm way out here at a distance. This is not good. I'm coming to rescue you.
Thank you.
You're 2.6 kilometers away.
All right.
How do I throttle up?
I don't know.
Cool. Did you manage to land it?
Yeah.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
I hit a tree.
Okay.
But I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay, 12 seconds.
These guys are
11.
gonna come help me over here.
Incoming, here we go. Okay, can you see the gunfire? Can you see the gunfire hitting the
Yeah,
ground
yeah,
near you?
yeah, yeah. Hit that truck in front of me. He's coming to get me. No, don't shoot me, you jerk.
What are you going to do about it?
Next game.
All right, next game.
Who won that?
Oh, you.
I did? Okay.
Oh, dude, not even close.
Okay.
Yeah, so far. When people were asking who won SnowRunner, I thought they meant, like, which of us got farther in the objective.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I got confused for a second here. All right. But can it run Minecraft?
This is Java, right?
Yeah. Is it modded? No? Okay.
Okay. So, obviously... wait, did you guys intentionally pick the same seed?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ah.
so are we both... Oh, we're both in the same place. Oh, look at that. Look at that, boys.
How convenient.
Okay, so what...
Look out at the swamp.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, not close.
No contest.
I mean, to be clear, 500, 600 FPS that I'm getting, good enough. Totally
I suppose
fine.
it's acceptable.
No. It's not
But-
good enough.
Literally double the FPS. I mean, I wouldn't say no to it.
How you doing for CPU?
Oh, yeah. And, either of you got coil wine? Chat's asking.
Coil wine. I mean, that's going to come down more to the design of the individual
don't hear
board
anything.
and less down to the the GPU die. So, but I'm not making any out. It is a good question when you're running a game with extremely high FPS sometimes, though. But I'm getting none on either of these particular cards. But
It's a lottery, too, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it
just
totally
because
is.
we have none on these cards, you could buy the exact same one and.
We've got a couple of CRTs out there. We can make really wine if you want.
Who is the board partner for this one anyway? iCraft is.
No, it's Maxon.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of a good-looking card.
It has kind of like
Okay.
old iPod vibes.
So, double space, and then let's fly toward
here?
this island.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we going?
Which one was that? Okay. There, that guy.
Dang it, Jordan, you're so far ahead of me again.
You
Okay.
gotta get good, man.
So is there any like, yeah, no, this just isn't close at all.
690 something, like 4. It dropped down to like 100 now and then, but
Yeah, no, my lows are much lower. My averages are much averager.
when you start digging into the ground,
Sure. Down we go. Yeah,
still at 800, 900, 1,000.
interesting. My 1% lows. Oh no, yeah, this is terrible compared
This
to
is
you.
crazy.
Yeah, you win.
Wow.
Not even close. How you guys doing on the next one?
Getting there.
Sick.
All right.
I mean, this is at least going smoother than last time. Are we testing more games at more games per hour than before?
No.
If
We have been live.
if we ignore the whole
The whole lost power.
lost power in the middle of the stream bit. Dan, do you want to hit me with a merch message to stall for time? Oh no, they're done.
They're done.
Let's go. Great job, guys. Heck yeah.
We are averaging 1 game every 5 minutes.
Okay, that's not so
pretty good.
bad.
It's blue. It might be Ratchet and Clank.
Yes. All right.
It does appear to be Ratchet and Clank.
Man, this is a pretty game.
It's
Okay, this is actually a really good spot to stand and just
Yeah.
like move around a little bit.
you're winning.
Yeah,
Like seriously winning.
a little bit.
Wow.
Okay, I mean, you know, winning like 12%, but like we were talking about earlier, hey, 12%, you know, $5 is $5, you know?
Exactly.
I don't say no to $5. Motion blur looks like it's on
It
though.
does though.
Can we, let's lose the motion blur maybe. Let's just make sure we're running at the same settings here.
I don't see any motion blur here.
Okay. Yeah, it might just be, might just be
Might just be
locked
the
off
way
in
it
this
is.
game.
Oh,
Oh, try
graphics,
graphics.
too.
I don't see any. Oh, motion blur strength. There we
Oh,
go.
wow, there it is.
Big yikes. Okay. Back. There we go.
71.
Now this feels like.
Hop onto that guy and get the axe thing there and see if it does the same. I'm getting
Oh, I
like
dipped to as low as
66 now.
50 there, but as I drift across
You're still
here.
20, 30 above me.
Yep. This is
Wow.
pretty clearly running better on Arc.
Yep.
I'm getting kind of nasty tearing. Oh, so are you.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too. That's just the game.
This might just be one of those games where VSync is worth it.
Yeah.
We can't use variable refresh rate. Variable refresh rate would be ideal because there would be less of a latency penalty. But because we're using an HDMI matrix that is not compatible with that, we're
Yeah.
stuck with 60 hertz,
We've
no
locked
variable
it
refresh
in.
rate.
Yeah.
So we're flying on scopes with frame view. All right, let's move on. That's a win for Arc.
All right. What's our running total for Arc versus NVIDIA here?
Yeah, how we doing, Dan?
So that makes it 22. So Arc is at 5 wins. And NVIDIA is at 8 wins.
I thought Arc had the lead.
I kind of thought it did too. Maybe I'm just like
Sorry, I was
so
muted.
impressed it doesn't totally
Doesn't
suck.
totally suck now.
Yeah. So Arc 5, NVIDIA 8.
Wow, is this still Java but just like modded to high hell? Oh, this
Bedrock
is Bedrock
RTX.
RTX. Okay. So, okay, hold on. I'm going to try and get to where you are.
I'm going to this little watery thing
Okay,
here.
hold on. Yeah. Okay.
Go down a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
123.
Okay. So
Oh,
right
wow.
around. Whoa. Okay.
So Arc doesn't like Minecraft very much.
Well, or Minecraft doesn't like Arc. One of
Either
them
way.
doesn't like the other, and it's mutual.
Yeah. That's wild.
Man, Minecraft. Okay, you can hate on Bedrock all you want, and you should, but the RTX version looks
Oh wow, it got so much better inside the
pretty
building.
cool. Yeah, that is very awesome playable. This is playable, you know?
Yeah.
It's a big difference. And when you're dipping down to 30, 40 FPS, you can feel the latency.
I really don't like the look of Bedrock, though.
Like I said, you can hate on it all you want,
Yeah,
and that's valid.
We don't talk about Bedrock.
pretty much.
We don't talk about Bedrock.
We don't talk about
Doesn't
Microsoft
exist.
even.
Ray tracing. Going into the water. Water, a lot less impressive with the ray traced.
The lighting looks
here.
nice.
Yeah. It's almost too bloomy, though.
Yeah.
Like, the thing about the real world is that a lot of the time it's like kind of dazzling and hard to look at, and like it's hard to
Maybe it's
see
just
things.
foggy outside here.
Yeah.
Gotta craft some sunglasses.
What, like 2 obsidian and some stone or something, or what?
I don't even know.
Hello, dragon.
Some glass and like turtle shell, maybe.
Yeah.
What's our Dan? Do you want to hit me with a merch message?
Yeah, sure. Let's see what we have here. Hello. Got the water bottles a while back and love them. Any plans on making an insulated coffee mug? Would love to get some insulated cups or mugs with LTT bottle quality. See you tomorrow during WAN.
We'd love to. It just hasn't been a priority. You got a limited team size. Everyone can only work on so many things at once, and that isn't one of them right now. I don't think we have any other vessels in development right now. I actually brought it up at merch meeting on yesterday. Yeah, because Kyle made an offhand comment about some plastic that we were going to use for some other product, and how it's very similar in composition to Nalgene water bottles. And I was like, hey, whatever happened to that project where we were going to do clear water bottles like a Nalgene? And the answer was, yeah, we haven't looked at that in years. And I was like, okay, yep, duly noted then. That's kind of what I thought, but now I know for sure. I'm gonna go fight this bear. It's a cow. Well, I'm gonna fight it anyway. Blah, blah. Blah, blah.
You have a slightly better chance against a cow than a bear.
You know, if
there
a cow
bears
was
now?
mad enough, I think it could do some damage, man.
Probably.
I think if a cow really thought its life was in danger and wanted to take you out, I think you're done.
I'm going to take out a pig.
Have you ever considered using a controller duplexer / mirror to make these tests more accurate instead of having 2 different people?
I thought about that. Too late.
And in most games, it won't even necessarily work. Like, it's not like that would work in...
No, you'll get random AI and
Yeah.
like...
So it just creates the illusion of repeatability, which in some ways is actually worse. At least looking at this, knowing that it's flawed and meeting the flaws head on is acknowledging the truth of the situation, which is that this is not a perfectly scientific test and never will be. How you doing over there, Reese?
NVIDIA card is like downloading something.
Sure. All right, Dan, hit me.
Okie doke. Are we going to see some RTX 50 series and AMD Ryzen 9000 X3D overclocking videos?
Man. I was about to say, I don't remember the last time we did an overclocking video. But I do.
What was it?
The last time we did an overclocking video, I think it was 12th gen, and ASRock or somebody had a board that unlocked the locked processors. And so we made a video about overclocking the snot out of it and like it being a way better value and on sort of Intel's locking down of overclocking capabilities over the years. And it was kind of, honestly, I thought it was a pretty interesting piece, and nobody cared. And so I think that was the last time I kind of tried to talk about overclocking. I mean, realistically, it comes more down to like undervolting these days.
We've done bits with like extreme cooling when we'll clock things up to
long time ago. And I mean, realistically, Alex was the one driving those. I've always been kind of okay, when it comes to things like liquid nitrogen overclocking, because it's like I could even get behind something like a multi-stage, like cascade, like direction die, like AC. What are they called again? Just a phase change cooler. Yeah, like just like a phase change CPU cooler. Like I remember back in the day on like extreme systems and stuff, there'd be guys with these like wild like 3-phase, like bring your CPU down to minus 80 degrees daily driver systems and stuff. And they're woefully impractical.
Who was it that had that immersion case at CES, or was it not?
Oh, I think it's Thermaltake.
Was it?
Yeah, I think
That looks pretty interesting to do a
bringing back
video in.
immersion. Oh, there's no way we don't do a video on that.
Oh, we did a sponsor for them on it. Last
There
WAN
you
show.
go.
Yeah, 100% we're doing a video on that. But the thing about like dry ice and liquid nitrogen is I just look at it and I go like, okay, there is literally no conceivable way that you are daily driving that. You're not only
there's
not
no
daily
way.
driving it, you're doing it
One time.
It's costing you, $50 every half hour or whatever in liquid nitrogen to run this thing. I don't know what the actual numbers are, but it's a lot. And with liquid helium, which is what they use for some of the really extreme benchmark runs, it's way higher, way higher. So I'm just looking at this going like, you can't,
The world's running out of helium too, which isn't a great thing to waste.
It's just kind of silliness to me, and I don't really get it. Like, it's cool, and the really nerdy, I want to see things go fast part of me is like, that is so cool. But from a consumer standpoint, which is where I try to align myself, who cares? It's utterly irrelevant. Like, it's basically if like. It's like if Intel and AMD CEOs got out on stage and compared like the size of their sex characteristics. It's that relevant to how good their products are for the average consumer. It just doesn't matter. So I don't know. So I just haven't really gotten into it. I could see us potentially looking at trying to squeeze more out of the 9800X3D for an upcoming piece that we have. We want to try to do, remember we did the 500 FPS gaming PC back when, who was it, Asus launched their 500 hertz monitor?
I think it was them.
Yeah. So I was kind of thinking, now that monitor refresh rates are getting up above 700 for some of the exotic ones out there, and now that we've got the 5090, it'd be kind of cool to kick it up a notch and do the 1000 FPS gaming PC.
For some reason, Intel won't allow us to turn on ray tracing.
Okay.
Just not an option.
So we'll just turn it off.
It's not on. But just like,
Okay. And to reach that, we might need to overclock a 9800X3D, but I don't know how much more we're going to get out of it. So ray tracing is off. For some reason, Intel is kind of glitching, which sort of makes this a loss for Intel, even if the performance is equal.
Yeah.
I should be able to turn a setting on in the game, just so that you guys can see it, so you believe us. We're gonna go ahead and go through here.
We'll make it full screen, just for extra transparency.
Yep. Ray tracing, no-go on. It's locked. Requires a DX12 and graphics card with support for DXR API. I thought it did support DXR. The thing about ray tracing though is, like HDR, there are standards, but there are also custom proprietary aspects to some implementations that can make them not work properly. Now, theoretically, like that's like the Microsoft DirectX one, but I don't know what to tell you guys.
Pretty even other than that. But,
It's pretty even other than that.
but I think you're going to get the win because of the ray tracing. My lows are a little lower maybe, but
No, mine dipped.
did they? Okay.
Mine dipped a little bit as well too, I want to say, or was I looking at you? I mean, yeah, there. Mine just dipped to
69.
90.
Okay. CPU's the same. So like tie apart from ray tracing.
Yeah, so I got to give the slight edge.
It's a matter
Want to
of
go talk to the janitor?
where'd he go?
It's amazing how good like rasterized lighting looks too. Right?
Yeah.
That looks really good to me. You can pre-bake a lot.
I'm actually getting a lot lower FPS in the chat here.
Me too, though.
Okay.
I'd still call
Yeah, we're
this
still pretty even.
a tie until you try to turn on ray tracing and Intel falls flat.
And that could be something they fix next week. You never know.
You never know, but they haven't yet.
They haven't yet, so it doesn't count.
Let me see if chat has any thoughts on whether there's a way to. Someone says try opening the game again. Sure. I'll give it a shot, okay, guys?
Nope, Dan's had enough of us.
See you later, Dan. Nice knowing you. So what do you think? The next one of these, we have 3 systems and 4 helpers preloading. Do you think that would put the timing about right?
We're going to have to hire some more people. Reese might kill us, yeah.
We blow another circuit.
Yeah. Bring in some power generation and...
All right.
It would be nice to do all 3, but... That's what? 3 more hard drives?
Oh, yeah, no. No offense to AMD.
These aren't cheap.
But they're not a major factor in the GPU market.
Yeah.
Neither is Intel, for that matter. But the Intel question is a more interesting one because,
They're exciting and new.
for better or for worse, AMD's cards just like kind of work. It's not that they don't work. It's just that people don't really.
Intel's been hit or miss so
buy
far,
them.
so...
There's also a suggestion of launch parameters. Okay, the thing is though,
I'm not doing that.
that's not the
Works
test
out of the box
today.
yeah.
The test today is I'm random Joe Gamer. I launch the game. That's it. So I am trying relaunching the game. I think that is a reasonable enough troubleshooting step for random Joe Gamer. And I still can't turn it on. So let's call this edging out a win for Team NVIDIA.
Winning on technicality. Don't fall, Andy.
All right, what are we looking at next?
AoE 2.
AoE 2, let's go!
Wow. Oh my goodness, this brings me back.
So bug up.
Okay.
Okay, man, what am I supposed to be doing here? What's this buddy? Joan the
gonna
Maid.
move around.
Is she like a special unit? Like, do I have to fight these guys? Do I have to rescue them?
How do you... Oh, no WASD, that's just sticking wrong. Okay.
I never really AoE 2'd. I AoE 1'd. But never like competitively or anything.
Similar. But 2. I'm getting 287. Wow, okay, you winning here.
Am I winning? Am I winning?
Go through the first little battlements there.
I'm super down to win. Oh no, it dipped down a little. It dipped down a little. Man, you know what I've been playing with my son recently? This seems like the kind of game that there is a chance that you would appreciate.
Okay.
Lords of the Realm 2.
Like DOS era kind of?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Did you ever play Lords of the Realm 2?
I don't think I played it.
It's still fun.
Yeah.
It's still fun. The graphics suck. Like, even this looks great by comparison.
Isn't it like EGA graphics?
Dude. I don't remember what EGA is. I think it's
Like
640 by
30
480.
color?
Oh, I don't. I think we'd be lucky to have 30 colors in Lords of the Realms. No, yeah, I think it is. I think it's about that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's still fun. It turns out a good game's a good game.
It really is.
Stay back, lest we be caught in the crossfire. This looks like a win for me, not by much,
But I think it is.
but this looks like an ARC win.
My GPU use is half of yours.
Yeah, my lows are not really any better
Not
than
even
yours, though.
half. I'm at 40% GPU, you're at 100. That's interesting.
Does that mean we're both
But
CPU
CPU's about the
bottlenecked?
same.
Maybe we're both CPU bottlenecked then. I could see that. Because you look at our usage, we're
so?
both around 25%. And this is an old game, even if it's like a remaster or whatever. We might just be maxing out our one core.
Oh, that's probably what it is, yeah.
Okay. And everything, I assume, is just cranked,
Everything's
right?
on gamma, but yeah.
Okay, so
Verticals are high.
let's
yeah.
call this one, I would say it's more fair to call this one a tie then.
Yeah, all
People are
right.
saying ARC W. Guys, I don't know. Oh,
I don't know.
Zoom out more. You
Oh.
can zoom out.
No, I can't. Oh, you could. I'm all the way out.
Sorry. Oh, it might be Arc W. Panning around,
250.
maybe pan around. 115 when I pan.
280.
What do you get when you pan? Oh, 145.
Models are 150, 140.
I don't know, guys. I think this is a tie.
I think it's close
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. Chat's changing to tie. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
Reese is still there. Okay, Dan, hit me.
Okie doke. Now, when you become a TV star, Linus, when will you cameo in a movie? Also, what's your favorite tech movie?
Weren't you in a movie one time? I don't remember.
More than once.
No,
No? That's your official word?
I've certainly never been in a movie that's come out.
Okay.
Aren't you like the star of, what's it called? Like Mission Impossible?
Sure. I would love to.
How tall
If
is
there's-
Tom Cruise?
If there's any casting agents watching, I don't need to be paid for it. I don't care. I don't really need the money. To be clear, I'm not trying to scab or anything here. Like if someone else needs the work, I'm also more than happy for them to have the work. Or if the right thing to do is for them to pay me, I don't want to navigate the politics wrong here. I don't need the money, but I would absolutely have a blast. Just like, playing the techie nephew who, is fixing a computer in the background or whatever. Like, I don't need a speaking part or anything like that. I don't care.
Not for nothing, but you're a little old for the nephew now.
I just think I could be an elderly lady's nephew.
All right.
Smart guy. But yeah, I'd be super down. That'd be super fun. I did maybe film something at some point. Maybe I don't know if it'll ever see the light of day. I can't talk about it. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. It'd be super cool if it did. I don't know if it'll be a good movie or not. Whatever. But yeah, I'd love to. I think it'd be fun. I'm not a great actor or anything, but if you just put me on camera doing what I do, like if you just put a broken computer on the set and you're just like, okay, you just have to be in the background fixing it.
You could do that.
Easy. No problem. In fact, one of the things that really helped me settle in on Tonight Show was for figuring out the screen sharing for the demos.
Yeah.
They had really good ideas for how to do it,
Yeah.
but they were like, hey, can we put our heads together and see if there's like some other ideas for
Right.
and like that made me feel so much more comfortable the second I was like working on something.
Yeah. This is normal now.
Yeah, everything's fine. One of our writing team events where we get together once in a while departmentally, just so that we don't only ever see each other at work. It's optional. One of our writing team events, though, I ended up spending most of the time like diagnosing Jake's VR setup or something like that because like that's what I'm most comfortable doing anyway. It's not that I don't like the writing team or it's not that I don't like socializing with them or whatever. It's just that it's my comfort zone. So I just tend to gravitate toward just fixing a computer if all else is equal.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I'll find my way to. Dan, I think we got to stall for a little bit more time here.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Are you happy with the current generation of GPUs? Battlemage, Blackwell, RDNA 4.
I mean, we're kind of finding that out right now. I'm
I don't
pretty
really know for 50 series yet, so.
I'm pretty happy with how
Arc seems
Battlemage
pretty
is done
good,
today.
Yeah.
Like we're throwing some pretty random titles at it. A lot of it's really mainstream normie, but
And even when it's losing, it's working.
yeah.
And it's not like being totally blown out of the water.
And even though there's some scalpage going on, at least we know that there's a strong intent to make it affordable, and we can have some hope that it will get affordable once supply eases up a little bit.
And they'll keep making it.
50 series, man, it's tough. The only one I've been hands-on with so far is the 5090. And I have only, and that is a $2,000 GPU. So like, who cares if it's good? Yeah, Nicholas Plouffe cares if it's good.
The one guy.
And for everyone else, it's like, what relevance does this have? Like, it's cool to look at, and we're going to make lots of videos, gaming at 8K, and we're overclocking it, and shunt modding it for maximum power. Like, we're going to water cool it. We're going to do
All
all
the
this.
things. We'll do all the things.
Because it's fun and it's cool, and we love this stuff, right? But what relevance does it have to most people?
Yeah.
In most of the world, $2,000 US to spend that on
that's insane.
anything but a vehicle.
Yeah.
Unhinged. You guys ready? All right, let's go. And that's a perspective that we have to try to not lose, even if we love the tech and love playing with it and think it's fun.
I believe this is Borderlands Game of the Year Enhanced Edition.
Borderlands Game of the Year Enhanced.
Crazy Most Sensitivity Edition.
Man, I did not enjoy this game. I really tried to like it because my crew was into it.
Same.
But I just couldn't really get over the whole, it's just Diablo thing.
Diablo and the menus really annoyed me for some reason.
I don't remember that far back well enough to know if the menu was good or bad. I don't know where I'm supposed to go right now. Oh, right.
Follow the little dude.
If you also want to know if
buddy.
the menus are bad, you can pick it up on Green Man Gaming.
Whoa, buddy.
I guess it's on sale. Wow, that's like, is that $9?
To access the map.
It's on Green Man Gaming for $9.
Okay.
$9?
Yeah. 71% off or something? I don't know.
Wow. Good.
I'm new at being a shill. Who cares?
Dan,
showing,
did you
Dan.
say that out loud? Like, was your mic on?
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't know.
perfect.
Buy it or don't. Greenmangaming.gaming.
Shout out Green Man Gaming. Let's go.
Dan's having his own separate conversation with the viewers.
And when you buy this game on
just
Green Man
sprinting
Gaming,
this.
you may want to consider running it on an NVIDIA GPU.
What's the delta?
A lot.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Like 2/3. Oh, my
Like,
goodness.
not that close.
Oh, it's like double.
Yep.
200 to 400 it looks
With
like.
that said, I'm running at 200 FPS, so clearly
I mean, it's fine.
it's fine. Oh my goodness. Die already. Okay, there we go.
Can you not sprint in this game?
Yeah. Shift.
Is my keyboard broken? Oh, it's just really crappy sprinting. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that much faster.
It's more bouncing around than sprinting. Oh, and you can't strafe while you're sprinting. Okay.
Hold on. Are you going to the waypoint?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Gosh darn it, Jordan. All right, I'm gonna try and get to wherever you are, because there was like you're not running any higher than me right now. Oh, I'm moving directly away from the waypoint. Sick.
Where is the waypoint?
It's on the map. Hold tab. Boop, 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 boop. And you know what? This is 250 FPS. This is running great on ARC.
Yeah.
But Jordan's seeing as high as like 350, 400.
I had 490 at one point, I think.
That's a little greater.
How do you get through this stupid thing?
Dan, hit me.
Sure. Linus, are you willing to do a non-DGPU build with that new AMD CPU? Give it everything you can to help. Fastest memory SSD to see if it's viable. Then go over the cost to make sense versus a DGPU.
I can tell you right now, the performance will make sense, and I can tell you right now, the cost is very unlikely to make sense. I think that it is probably a very low volume product for AMD. We're talking about Ryzen AI Max Plus. So the one that I checked out in that ROG Z series gaming tablet thing, like that, they're like gaming Surface. Flow Z13, that's the one. Thanks, Andy. Yeah, it's so cool. It's an incredible looking chip. The kind of performance that we were getting out of just 80 watts
Yeah.
blew my flipping mind. Did you check out that video?
I did. Yeah, that was awesome.
So cool. And when I was in the AMD booth the next day, or I think 2 days later, I was in the AMD booth, and they showed me an HP notebook that was running the same chip, but at a lower power envelope. So it was at 60 watts, which I have heard. I'm not going to attribute this to anyone. I have heard is probably about the sweet spot for the chip.
Okay.
So this like, seriously, not that much chunkier than my Snapdragon.
Really?
A little bit, and denser, like heavier, but very compact machine running that chip at 60 watts, just like slays AAA games.
Yeah.
Like medium settings, 1080p, but
Still on chip.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Thing is, though, like, we've seen time and time again that mobile chips, mobile performance chips, are not price competitive in the desktop. And you see this when you look at just like anything from Minis Forum, right? They're great, they're cool little machines. In fact, I think we've even got one running over here.
Two of them there.
Yeah, we got a couple. Speak of the devil, got a couple Minis Forums over here. So convenient. They're great for all kinds of things, and they have a value beyond just price to performance. But their price to performance isn't it. All right. Seriously, Fortnite?
Apparently.
All right, let's do it. Let's play some Fortnite. I found out
got the
recently my
Borderlands
son is
guy,
like
too.
really good at Fortnite.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's like actually a gamer.
Well, that's good.
Go figure.
Too bad it's Fortnite.
No.
You mean
no, he's good at other
ex-son?
things too, for what it's worth. Yeah, his cousin's into it though,
No,
so they've
okay.
been playing.
That's cool.
All right, here we go. Wow, why did I find a match so much more easily than you?
Makes you better.
Guess you should get good, scrub.
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh boy, time to prepare some shaders for
Oh,
a bit.
geez.
Oh no, we're good. We're good. That didn't take that long. Here we go. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna build. I'm gonna run. Okay, should we try to land in approximately the same spot? Oh wow, should we
I
try
mean, that's
to?
a beautiful dream.
Where are you dropping, boys?
I'm connecting now. That's pretty good.
Battle bus launching in 9 seconds, 6 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Preparing shaders.
Nice.
That's mostly CPU, though.
Why aren't they duoing? Oh yeah, we probably should have done that. We need to set aside an afternoon for someone to go through all of our benchmarking accounts
God.
and like make sure they're all friends on Steam.
They
And
are friends. They're in a family now.
Are they all?
Yeah, because we're sharing games between things.
They're not friends though.
They're not friends.
They're not
no.
friends? Okay. We need to make sure they're all friends on like Epic and Steam and Origin and like all the various. Okay, so where should I go?
I don't know. How do you Fortnite?
How, do I look like I know that?
Sammy, are you a Fortniter?
Okay, I'm going to go to the castle on the right. See this one? Castle in the very...
Okay.
Okay.
Tilted Towers,
And I'm going to take my sweet time falling. I have a diamond pony. This is my thing. Okay, I'm going to glide down as slow as I can, so hopefully you can catch up to me. Am I still above it? Oh, lordy, I don't even know where I am anymore. Okay, yes, I do. Oh! Okay, diamond pony is back. Oh, shoot, I keep pressing space. I want to hold space to glide, but it's not right. Okay. Where are you heading? No, you got to dive more. Yeah, you got to skydive so you can get there faster. Yeah.
Apparently, its name is Butt Stallion.
Butt stallion? I don't need to know that. That is not a necessary thing for me to know.
No,
where
you
are
do.
heading? Where are you heading?
Well, I thought I was going to that castle over
Okay,
there. but
okay. Are you heading to that house there?
I don't know.
No, you're not going to make it to the castle. Okay,
Definitely not
that
right now.
house on the right.
All right.
Okay, deploy your glider and head to that. Okay, I'm coming too.
Kind of by that orange bridge.
Oh, am I going to be able to get there? Okay, I'm taking my diamond pony there. Just try not to die.
No promises.
Okay. I just want us to be in approximately the same spot on the map. Wait, where are you landing? Oh, you missed it, brother. Okay,
I'm
are you
getting
at this
there.
house down here?
Jeez. Yeah.
No, I'm coming. I'll come to that house. I'll come to that house.
This is where you pointed me at. Jeez.
Oh, we better not die right away. Okay, I'm
good,
coming. I'm
good,
coming.
good.
These look pretty even. They're both getting around 75.
Why is my... Come on, Diamond Pony, get to the ground. How do I... Hurry up. How do I get off the pony?
Hit P for pony. I don't know.
Okay, is anyone around here? No, I think I'm good. I'm safe. Okay, where are you at?
I'm in a building.
Okay, are you in the one that you landed next to?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here. Okay, so we're in the TV, watching TV?
Yeah.
Okay, what are we looking at? Oh, wow. It's a dead heat.
Yeah.
Whoa, that
CPU
is...
even.
Wow, that is really close. You could tell me right now that we are on the exact same system, and I'd be like, yep, I believe you. Okay, so let's come out, and let's go down this path here. Oh, where you at?
I have no idea. Oh, there. Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm facing the same rock as you. Let's go to the right. Here we go. And let's just run down the path here.
All right.
77, 76, 77, 78, 80.
76.
Oh, you're running. Okay. 75.
Pretty even.
It is possible that my averages are a little lower. It looks like they are a little lower.
Your 1% are a little lower.
My 1% have been sometimes higher, though, and sometimes a little lower. I think this might be a slight win for NVIDIA, but it's so close that I would be hesitant to declare it a clear victory. It's really close. We've drifted off each other a little bit here.
I was getting shot at.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, next game's ready. Let's go. Yeah, chat declares it to be a tie.
All right. Oh, we're benchmarking here.
All right.
1, 3, hit start.
Okay,
1, 2, 3.
here we go, boys.
I believe
Let's-
this is the Final Fantasy XIV benchmark.
Indeed.
Yes,
Okay.
You can tell by the Moogle.
yours loaded a little faster.
I just have a tiny screen.
I think I win.
Oh, come on. We're not measuring loading time. Although, it was a lot
Are they the
faster
same
for
hard
you.
drive? Maybe they're not the same drive.
Okay, here we go.
So I'm at like 230, 220 with this guy's face in the way.
Okay, I'm gonna, I'll remember that spot. Oh, ooh, 260. Hold on, come on, where's my, oh, dang, okay.
10 lower.
Yeah, this looks like it might be a loss for me.
We'll see.
It looks like I dipped off less when I came off of that, though, if we look at the FPS chart below. Oh, no, maybe about the same. Ah!
Let's see how this load goes here.
Let me hide your face because
Oh,
we've
yikes.
got score bottom left.
Yeah. I think you dropped off a little less there.
Trying.
Yeah, I think my highs are less
And
high,
you're a little more even.
but my lows might be a little less low, yeah.
I'm a little more jagged, I think.
You heard it here first. Jordan, he's a jagged guy.
A little bit jagged.
Jagged. I don't know what to make of this one so far.
Relatively even, but
I'm willing to bet my spike here is not as spiky as yours was.
you're a little bit above me right now, actually. Let's see
Yeah.
when this next load.
Yeah,
does.
see,
Oof.
smaller spike here. This is that spike.
Yeah. Is that a good spike or a bad spike?
I think I might win this.
Is that frame rate or what are we looking at here even?
Frame rate.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I might win this.
You're certainly more consistent.
Yeah.
NVIDIA isn't full screen. Does that matter?
It shouldn't matter, but oh
Well, now I've
boy.
ruined it.
No.
I have brought shame to my family. I'll restart it.
Do it in full screen.
Alt enter?
That's what I did.
Womp womp.
Yeah, I don't know. It might just be confuse-related.
What's the CPU?
We're running a 12th Gen
Let's
i5.
try it again here.
Settings.
Presuming you're on that, but who knows?
Oh, 12600K. It happens to be in the screen cap right now.
No, there you go.
Arcwin, NVIDIA can't full screen. No, it can. Okay, well, maybe what we'll do is
Come back to this one after.
let these guys wrap, and then we'll come back and we'll revisit the benchmark scores. Or Dan can interrupt us
Yeah.
when Jordan's completes, and then we'll get a conclusion to this.
Yep.
Okay, how's Buddy? Okay, the performance is the same.
It's the same
last
as it
time,
was
though.
before.
Yep.
Window doesn't seem to matter nearly as much as it used to.
Oh yeah, man, dude, like in Counter-Strike, the latency running in window
Oh, it
mode
was
in the
terrible.
old days, yeah.
I think that's. I'm showing my age too, thinking window mode is worse.
This is a very cool benchmark. I've never actually run it. It hasn't really come up for me. It does a really good job of showing a lot of different environments, and
Yep, lots of characters, lots of different models.
yeah, very cool. It's a pretty good looking game for how old it is. Man, you can pick out a Final Fantasy character from like 1,000 miles away though, just from their outfit.
Yep. Any messages there, Dan?
Yeah, I got some merch messages.
Yeah, hit me.
Question for Linus. Do you think Intel will be able to keep up with the next couple of generations with the same performance increase as this generation, or will NVIDIA and AMD outpace them?
I think everyone is bumping up against the same limitations right now. Like a lot of our performance improvements over the years have come from just being able to build smaller transistors and pack more of them in, and that's not happening the same way anymore. Or if it is happening, it's happening at an extremely high cost. And if Intel gets their fab stuff figured out, then they may be able to gain a cost advantage, even if it's not a huge technology advantage compared to everyone else who has to pay the TSMC tax. But as it is now, if you want to look, if you go high enough up the chain for why everything is so flippin' expensive, you've got to go all the way past NVIDIA to TSMC and ASML, who are developing the tools to build these new dies, and who are, if the industry scuttlebutt is to be believed, at least a major contributor to the costs being much higher for companies like NVIDIA and AMD, and right now Intel, because from my understanding, and I am 99.9% sure of this, but I've made mistakes before, but Battlemage is built on TSMC, not in Intel's own fabs. The reason I'm hedging is because maybe there's like a little sub die or something like that that's built by Intel, but I'm pretty sure it's 100% TSMC. So
Okay, let's just note your score here.
Hey, nice.
9.3, 17,000. Okay.
So they are, they're impacted by all the same industry forces as AMD or NVIDIA are, the fabless companies. Okay, so that's my score.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and move on to our next game.
Let this one finish up yet.
And then, yeah, I guess you guys are not able to do anything for the moment.
Just give it a minute to finish there.
All right.
Yeah.
What are we playing here?
Well, it looks spooky.
Left 4 Dead, maybe?
No.
What
Did
is
you
this?
just say Left 4 Dead?
No, not Left 4 Dead. Resident Evil.
Resident
Thank
Evil 2.
you.
Here we go.
Left 4 Dead, what the hell?
Okay, where are we at? We're looking at the
I'm
blue
looking at a
dumpster?
car.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're looking at the car.
It is indeed a car.
That is a car.
It's very foggy in here. 340.
That's a fogged up thing to say.
Yeah.
Okay, 3. Oh, man, this is really close.
Yeah.
Okay. Your minimums look a little more consistent,
You're a
sir.
little higher on CPU, but your GPU is lower.
Okay, I'm coming around the back of the car.
That's one thing that's very consistent is the NVIDIA GPU is always at like 97% or more utilization. That's just always being fully utilized.
I actually don't know what game this is. What is it? Resident Evil 2, thank you.
Oh, I saw a really low dip in your 1% lows there to 120.
Oh my.
So I'm not the only one seeing that then.
Okay.
Okay.
Pull up to the rain here a little bit.
This really looks like a tie to me, you
I
guys.
think so.
We've got some people in the chat saying that the rendering on the jacket looks really different. I can't say that I agree with that, you guys.
Here, if you guys hold it still right there, let me just bring up a couple frames.
All right.
So this is the B550.
That looks pretty similar to
And
me.
then
That
This
looks
is the
the
other
same
one.
to me, you guys. I can't say that I see a difference there. No,
Contrast.
I think that might just
The
be...
lighting is the same.
Oh, someone said it was before one of us stepped out into the rain.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So if we go undercover, does our jacket dry off? Yeah, that makes sense. Man, I hated it when this was the strategy for hair.
Yeah.
This just like
The clump.
the like no, not the clump. This weird noise.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, see in the
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in the back here.
Yeah, it looks really stupid.
Yuck. It looks like a
Just
rendering
like-
error.
Really bad transparency artifacting. Like,
Yeah. And when it's combined with doing the same thing on the shadow, to be clear, I'm not blaming Arc for this.
no.
That was a yucky time in hair rendering, and I'm glad we've moved past it now. All right, is that score done?
The score's done, yeah.
All right, let's get over and have a look.
Who won Resident Evil?
I'm calling this one a tie.
Okay.
Here we go. Whoa, buddy.
Yeah.
Now, do they give us any more detail on this, or is that it? Just a score?
That appears to be it.
Looks like it's just a score. Well, that seems like a pretty clear win.
I suppose so.
So that's it. Okay.
All right.
Needsy Keen. While they're getting another one started, is there one that you guys would like us to fire up over here? Oh, Farming Simulator 22?
We're trying. We need to purchase another copy.
Oh, we got
Okay.
Sorry, NVIDIA won that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I can just buy a copy. Should I just buy a copy?
What?
Yeah, okay. So purchase.
All right.
Nice.
And you
Okay.
zoom in on the credit card here for us.
$40?
That's why we're
find something.
just give them a minute to get Greenman to get it. Greenman gave us a gift card.
Oh, Green.
Just give them time.
Oh, okay. Let's let them.
Do a merch message or two. You'll be fine.
Let's let them cook. Okay, Dan, hit me with a merch message.
Okie dokie. I'm happy Arc A770 gamer. Is it worth upgrading to Battlemage, or should I try and wait until Celestial or Druid?
Well, the thing about Battlemage is that they didn't do a 700 series GPU. They didn't even try to build a top of the line. And maybe that's because when they tried to build a top of the line last time around, because, right, Intel's nomenclature, right? i3, i5, i7, and then they introduced 9 later. So the idea was that Arc 770 was supposed to be not 9, but 7. And realistically, it ended up more like 3. So this time around, they're aiming at 5 and ending up a lot closer to low 5, high 3. I understand that. I think that if B580 and B570 are a massive success this time around, it would be realistic for Celestial to come in with a broader range of products. I don't think that Intel is going to stop their dedicated work on upcoming Arc architectures. It's just whether they make their way out of the mobile chips into desktop GPUs that could be questionable. Everything I've heard seems to indicate that they are committed, but you never know, right? Like large companies like Intel can just spin off a division, and literally the people working on it could find out at the same time that the public does. So it's impossible for us to say for sure. Got one more, Dan?
Yep. They're coming in now, finally, so Shopify seems to have fixed itself.
Neat.
Are you comfortable with how much AI is in the new 50 series? Are you even allowed to talk about that, I guess?
Yeah, it would be very difficult for me to talk about that. I mean, I can comment on anything that NVIDIA talked about in their keynote at CES. Clearly, these cards are designed to run local models. They're designed to assist using machine learning, tasks like gaming or noise reduction. I could speculate that there might be other loads that they would assist with, but they haven't talked about anything specific. So, am I comfortable with it? I mean, it's not a question of comfort to me so much as it is a question of would I prefer it? Like it's kind of like back when Intel started putting iGPUs on all of their CPUs, and I looked at it and I kind of went, well, I have a graphics card. I don't need the iGPU. I'd rather you just use the extra die area to give me another core. And looking back at it now, I was wrong. iGPUs were the path forward to assisting CPUs with key tasks. They're really convenient for troubleshooting. I'm glad we have iGPUs on both Intel and AMD flagship tier CPUs now. But it doesn't change that that's how I felt about it, and I can see why a lot of people might look at a product like RTX 5090 and go, well, for crying out loud, NVIDIA, if you just didn't have any of this AI crap on it, how many more CUDA cores could you have packed in there? And it's a valid question. But would, 10% or 5% more CUDA cores have had the impact on the gaming experience that this AI hardware does? Obviously, NVIDIA doesn't think so. So it's not a question of comfort, it's a question of preference. I recognize that more CUDA cores wasn't going to get us to a ray-traced future. I mean, we made a video about this recently where we looked at Indiana Jones and the Great Circle and talked about how RTX on is going to be mandatory in some games going forward. And whether I like it or not, it is. That is. So I guess I'd rather that my card is ready for the future rather than not be ready for the future, even if that future is not my preferred future. Who is sleeping? Dan, do you want to hit me with one more?
Yeah, sure. Love the B570 coverage. If it hasn't been done, can you test Guild Wars 2? Question for the team. What are your favorite, if any, MMOs?
I think the only MMO I ever played was I played World of Warcraft, and I played it for the entire time that was included, and then I never actually bought a subscription. And when I say I played it for the entire time that was included, I mean literally the entire time. I ate, slept, and played World of Warcraft. And so I recognized, A, that I didn't want to support paying a subscription to play one game, and that was not something that I had a strong interest in. And B, that this particular game was clearly delivering enough content that I could easily justify paying for it monthly, given how much I enjoyed playing it. But number three, I needed to have a life. So those were the three things that I sort of recognized and ultimately never played World of Warcraft again or another MMO. How about you? You ever MMO?
Played a lot of WoW until the first expansion, then got out.
Yeah, okay.
And lots of Guild Wars 2.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, those are the main ones. Anything other than that, like I played Star Wars, whatever the current one is, when it first came out, but I got to like Endgame in like a week and it wasn't even worth it after that, so.
Right, okay.
The Endgame wasn't good at the time, and I think it's gotten better now, but I haven't gone back.
And I'm an Eve guy.
Oh, Eve. Oh,
Of course,
I forgot about Eve.
Of course, I'm an
Jeez.
Eve guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spreadsheet simulator.
What do you do in Eve? Oh, I watch movies.
What about having another job?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I now live in wormhole space.
Are we doing Guild Wars?
I don't know.
You fired
He
it up.
asked about it. What are they doing over there?
Frostpunk?
Oh, you doing the first one or the second one? Okay, cool.
Cool.
There's some mixed
We can get
thoughts
Guild Wars
on the second
downloading.
one.
I'm willing to. Yeah, it's you already.
So
can just play it
what are
now.
you guys doing
Should
now?
I
You
close
doing-
Farm Simulator and should we just play Guild Wars 2? I
I
mean,
think it's got to download a bunch if we do. It's not a small download if I remember right.
I see. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, this might be.
Maybe not.
Guild Wars 2 might not be happening.
How about Frostpunk?
L's and G's. They're working on that over there.
All right.
And then you guys are going to come over here and get Farming Simulator going?
Yeah.
Cool.
Somebody asked for 25. Are
Oh,
you going to
yeah.
do 25 or 22?
Oh, my shared
There's
library
a
is
25
locked.
already?
Oh,
well,
'cause
that'll probably
you-
be me stealing it.
Because you opened it. Way to go.
Beat
All right,
ya.
I'm going to check. Want to hit me with another merch message?
Sure.
Should we do a handful more and then call it, though, guys?
Yeah, we're good to go until 3 is what we've been told.
We've got about a
so-
half hour left.
Okay. Oh, great. Okay, sure.
Is there anything that LMG has sacrificed when you started focusing on the labs? Given the difficulties on getting the labs up and running, what would you do differently if you can go back in time?
Well, well, there's no way I can discuss everything that I would do differently. But I will say that it was clear that we needed a stronger direction in terms of deciding on which verticals we were going to master before trying to move on to start to figure out something else. And I think my manner of project management works really well for me. Like back when I was the main writer of everything, I would have easily 20, 25, 30 projects on the go at a given time. And the reason is because I had to. Otherwise, nothing longer term would ever get done. Like if I was only focused on my next 5 projects, I would have absolutely no hope of project 6 getting done, because I would finish project 5 and I'd go, okay, I'm ready to start working on project 6. I need to source a weird cooler. Yeah. I guess, well, what? I wait 2 weeks for it to arrive? No, I need to be working on project 6 ages ago so that I have the parts in hand so that I can form some first impressions, then put it aside again and finish today's shoot and then come back to it. Like I am very much a balls man, you know? Juggling balls, keeping them in the air.
Are we doing phrasing?
Like 5 or 6.
And that works really well for me. And so, you know, when I look at something like labs, I go, okay, well, you know, for this particular vertical, there's a 6-month lead time on a power supply tester. So order it now.
Yeah.
You know, figure out what we need. And then while we're, instead of sitting there for 6 months, we can like work on other things. And that was something that I think didn't work. And there's a number of reasons that it didn't work. And one of the reasons is that just plain just doesn't work for a lot of people. And for a lot of goals. Not every goal can be kind of broken out that way. And I wasn't the one running the lab, so I don't know, I couldn't tell you with 100% certainty exactly what challenges they faced and, you know, why certain things worked or didn't. But what I can say for sure is that trying to go so broad at so many verticals right out of the gate didn't work. And we're figuring it out. All right, our system's ready over there.
I think so.
Oh.
Here we go. Frostpunk 2.
Have you guys played this yet?
Oh, no.
I played the first one.
This one is quite contentious because people are expecting the first one, and
Is it that different?
Not the first one.
What am I looking at here? What is this?
You're basically like managing kind of like heat and power and everything, and
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh.
trying not to kill all your dudes. And
Managing heat and power. Okay.
So make sure your generator's on, and then start some frost breaking.
Turn generators on. Okay. Well, my generator is on, so that's
Do some frost breaking.
good, I guess. Do some frost and what?
Frost breaking.
Frost breaking.
You know, I think you have to build. It's down in the bottom menu. I think, somewhere.
Okay.
yeah,
Construct districts. How about logistics district? How about here? No, I need 20 heat. I need it near a generator. Wow, this really seems like the kind of game that needs a manual or a tutorial that I'm sure exists. I just haven't viewed it. Oh, okay, here's how we move around. Okay, cool. Well, I'm not going to bother building anything. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play around with the camera. I'm going to move it around a little bit. Let's get in real close to our... Whoa, boy, we can really get in close. Okay. Hey, how about your view of the Christmas... Hey, look at that. We're both on the Christmas tree. I'm getting creamed. Crushinated even. Oh.
not by that much. No.
Well, my minimums recovered. They were at like 12.
Oh.
Yeah. And yours are at 20 now. Yours are at 11. Okay, what's going on here?
I'm getting destroyed on CPU, though.
Yeah, why is your CPU usage so high?
I don't know. My GPU is nothing. What? That can't be right.
That looks bugged.
I would say so.
Okay, so we're coming out to the like city level view. Is your generator not running?
No, it's on.
Oh, well, why does it not look like it's on?
Oh, no, I turned it off. Whoops.
Oh, way to go, Jordan. Okay, so come back out a little bit. Okay, so 50, 55. Oh. Wow, this game's really inconsistent on both of them. If I had to give the edge to... Hold on, you're zoomed out a little farther than me.
I'm going to restart frame view real quick here.
And if you guys also want to freeze your entire population to death, you can pick this up on greenmangaming.com.
Thanks, Dan.
Turn your generators on.
Oh, 1% CPU. There we go. Okay, that's more like it.
If I had to pick a winner, it looks like the slight edge goes to you. What about when you pan around? What do your 1% lows look like? Because I'm dropping down to like 25.
I'm in the 40s.
Give it a little,
60.
give it a little throw, you know? Yeah, this is looking like an NVIDIA win.
Yeah, I'm like 60 is my low.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yep, I think this is an NVIDIA win.
CPU's kind of evened out.
Man.
That's good.
After the review, which we did on the fastest modern CPU, right?
Yep.
Because that's the conventional wisdom, is you want to reduce the potential for the GPU to be bottlenecked.
Yeah.
Arc won against the 4060 pretty
Yeah.
handily. Now that we're using a couple
Kind of
generation
more
old
real world.
i5, it is looking neck and neck. NVIDIA win.
I think NVIDIA has the slight edge, but the dollar factor is kind of where it gets decided.
So at the end of the day, this is going to come down to price, which is kind of a cool place for it to be because...
Actually, there's the VR factor as well. Arc does not support VR at all right now.
that is
So that's kind of a deal breaker for me.
a downer. That is a mega downer. It isn't a deal breaker for me because my VR machine is separate from my other machine.
Yeah.
That is definitely what they call a champagne situation, you know?
Yeah.
And to NVIDIA's credit, one of the things they do really well is support, software support for their products. I would expect
Yeah.
this to get drivers for a very long time. I expect it to get,
Yep.
I expect it to operate not flawlessly, that's a big word, but I expect it to operate relatively smoothly for a very, very long time.
And like it's getting the DLSS backported from 50 series, and
Yep.
we'll see how much performance hit it maybe takes because of that, but yeah, it's a tough one.
It is tough.
I want Intel to succeed at this, but there's a few things yet that make it hard to buy.
Should I mark that down? Because somebody did ask you to try Steam VR.
Let's turn upscaling on. I'm curious. Oh, disabled.
So what was that, Dan?
Should I mark that down as a win for NVIDIA? Because somebody did ask to try Steam VR.
We specified at the start we weren't going to do VR,
Yeah,
so
but it's definitely an NVIDIA win, given
Sorry,
that
what am I
Intel
doing?
gets a did not finish. No, forget it.
okay then.
I'm over it. All right.
So
How
you're
close
calling
are you
that
guys
for
over there?
NVIDIA?
Pretty close.
All right, cool. Oh, are we doing Civ?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Are you guys calling the Frostpunk 2 for NVIDIA?
I'm calling
Yeah.
it for NVIDIA, I think. Yep. Dan, do you want to hit me with a merch message?
Sure. I still see some benchmarks with the 1080 Ti as comparison card to 3000 and 4000 series, but the 2000 series seems to be forgotten. Why?
The reason is that the 2000 series did not sell especially well. So the reason that the 10 series tends to get included is because, at least I'm speaking for us, and I assume other reviewers are following a similar process at least some of the time. There are a number of ways that we determine what to compare against. One is equal price in the market, okay, because that's the competition. One is previous generation, similarly priced product that someone may be upgrading from. Another is personal interest and curiosity. So for that reason, we often included Arc in our previous GPU reviews, even if it was in a completely different performance class, just because we wanted to kind of see how it was going. And then the last one is because it's something that a lot of people have, and it's something that they have a good frame of reference for. So Jordan has the Steam hardware survey up over here, which is an invaluable tool for us, and that shows that for a very, very, very long time, we are going to be including RTX 3060 in
1650 will probably be including for a long time.
in performance charts, because those are a couple of cards that a lot of people, literally 10% of Steam gamers, have one of those two cards. So if we're looking at something that is even remotely in the same price band, those are really relevant comparison cards, even if they aren't the last Gen 1, or even if they aren't at the same price exactly today. All right, let's move over.
And when 20 series came out, there was literally no reason to buy one.
Yeah,
There was no content for
it
it.
was a pretty tough sell. All right, return to game. Here we go. Continue. New to Civ 6. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, we good?
We're good. Let's go for a little walk.
Let's do that. Okay. Ooh, my settler says that's a good place for a city. The advisor. Okay, well, in fairness, I haven't played in a while. The advisor is often quite
Drunk?
mistaken about good places to put a city. You go like 2 more spaces, and it's like awesome with like lots of great productivity and stuff that you need right at the beginning, and then you don't go 2 more spaces, and they're like, oh yeah, this is a really good place to put it. Anyway, man, it's such a balancing act at the beginning of the game. Like if you don't start your first city freaking immediately, you're kind of boned for all the early ages.
Yeah.
But if you pick a crappy site for your first city, then like you're kind of boned. So how do I found a city in this one?
We don't know.
Send
We'll find out
envoy.
very
Found
soon.
city. Hey, there we go.
Moving on, next turn.
Hey, let's go, Yulandi. How's your performance, Jordan?
I'm at about 400 frames a second.
Me too. Ooh, you're
30% graphics.
Oh,
Or CPU, rather.
I'm a little higher on the CPU. I'm not quite a bit higher. I'm about 10% higher on the CPU usage. And my FPS is nearly identical. It looks like this one's going to be another tie, but another example of Intel's CPU usage being
Just that little bit higher.
measurably higher, which could be more impactful if you have an older or a fewer cord CPU.
Let's make a city.
Ooh, choose research. Let's go with astrology. That seems like the most useful thing for my
Totally.
civilization to have.
That should be your top priority
Let's learn about which.
at all times.
Let's learn about which constellation means what. Bonuses earned. Yeah, whatever. Next turn. Okay. I haven't played Civ in a while.
Me neither.
6 any good? Oh, okay. Well, dumb question.
The new one's coming out.
Yeah, I heard 7's coming.
I think the last one I played was 4.
People are saying not the same map, and Jordan is way zoomed out. Okay, let's both zoom way out.
Okay.
And very similar, guys.
It looks pretty
Hi.
similar. I'll zoom way in on my city.
Me too. Yeah, guys, this is
it's the same.
this is pretty darn
It's not different enough.
similar. I think with the in the zoomed in view, the edge does go to arc here, but zoomed out, they were about the same.
We've uncovered kind of the same amount of space. So
Yeah, if we were to look for one to have a win here,
you got the win.
it would be arc. But the problem with that is that it's a 20 FPS difference on the 1% lows, which at this high of a number is only
This is
6%.
this is like complaining
5?
CS:GO's running at 500 frames a second.
With
Like,
that said, I mean, a W is a W. 5% is,
yeah, you got the win, but
ugh.
it's a narrow win.
Yeah,
Calling it for Arc?
sure.
Sure.
Yeah, we can call it for arc.
We'll throw Ark a bone. Oh boy! All right.
Hey, Baldur's Gate 3, let's go.
This is DX11. There's a Vulcan mode as well.
Okay. Playing in DX11, just so you guys know. All right, so we're moving around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, ARC fans.
Oh boy.
How you doing, ARC fans? Ha, less good than you were before, I'll tell you that much. Oh. Oh, okay. She had a little moment there when we were switching over to a controller. Do you want to use a controller, actually?
Not really, but okay.
Oh, all right. What a hater.
Why would you play a controller with this game?
Absolute hater. So that we can just camera follow around our character, Jordan.
I guess so.
Okay, so we're going to the same zoom level? Yeah, same zoom level. Here we go. Where are you going? You going through the giant sphincter?
I did the sphincter
Or
already.
did you already go through? Okay, hold on. Wait for me. Wait for me. Okay,
See, that's the advantage of the keyboard and mouse. You can move better, you know.
Yeah, well. Okay, hold on. I'm going to the same spot. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, if we were going to call that one a win for ARC,
That's fair.
then we definitely need to call this one a win for NVIDIA. There's no real question.
Into the fire a little bit here.
It's really not that far off, but it
Let some dragons going.
isn't the same.
You want to try the game in Vulkan?
We can try. Sure, yeah, we could try the game in Vulkan. Sure.
Close it and reopen it.
Why don't we give Vulkan a shot?
Let's try it.
So you win DirectX 11.
Yep.
Let's see how ARC fares in Vulkan. Benergy says ARC seems to be running consistently cooler than the 4060. Is that just down to the cooler? Yes. We have a wimpy little basic MSI, looks like a Ventus or something. Yes, Ventus 2X for NVIDIA. And then we have this beefy Max Sun card for ARC. We mentioned it earlier in the stream, but it is worth re-mentioning that you should...
We're also obviously not in cases and no proper airflow.
You should ignore the cooling results for the GPUs. All right. I am going to try and launch again. My launcher crashed last time.
Yeah, mine did too.
Oh, really?
Or it just didn't launch for me.
Nice. All right, here we go.
Shaders. Oh.
No AMD comparison. The point was ARC Battlemage. You know, how are the drivers? Can you just play any game? And the real competitor in the space is NVIDIA. NVIDIA is the market leader by a country mile. And adding a third system would have added a ton of complexity to a production that was already responsible for...
This took like 2 weeks of work already.
Yeah.
And we already know that AMD works.
Yeah.
There's no trust factor there. We just know they're going to work.
If you want benchmarks, you know, when a new card comes out, we'll like review it and benchmark it. But the point of this is more evaluating compatibility, but also just having that NVIDIA card there as a reference point. All right, my game managed to launch now. Here we go.
Well, you're doing shader cache. Shader boss wins. All right. I'll wait at the start here.
Hey, Dan, do we have a big backlog of merch messages? Should I be trying to burn through them as we get close to the end of the
Yeah,
stream?
we got about 10 minutes left, and then we have 12 merch messages to go through.
You want to start hitting me with some?
Sure. Oh, actually, we already did that one. On the WAN sweats, I snagged the back right pocket and tore the rubber-to-rubber seal/glue. Can you tell me what process or glue is used originally so I can fix them as close to original as possible?
That is a wonderful question for our wonderful and talented customer support team at Creator Warehouse. You're going to want to go on LTT Store, send a message. They are a little bit backlogged from the incredible support you guys showed us during the holiday shopping period this year, and also the incredible reception that there has been to the commuter bag. Reviews are starting to pop up, both on LTT Store and on Reddit for the commuter bag. People are absolutely flipping, loving this thing. I saw it compared to a Peak Design bag that cost, I believe, about $100 more. Compared very favorably.
Nice.
They ended up rating both of them like the same number out of 10, but said that the LTT commuter bag would be their daily driver. They thought it was really like thoughtfully designed, and well, whatever. I'll let you guys go find the reviews. Don't take my word for it. Anyway, the customer support team is a little behind right now.
What is the power consumption between the two cards?
We are not evaluating that today, but I can tell you right now, higher for ARC.
I'm in the market for a handheld and have no idea where to start. Can you give me a rundown on the best handhelds I should consider?
Hold on a sec. Whoa, buddy. Okay, hold on. Whoa, buddy.
Wow.
I think this might be a
close.
tie.
It's close.
I think it might be a tie now. I think, dude, I think I win Vulkan. I think you win DirectX 11.
Oh, not a tie.
Ooh, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go through the sphincter. Oh boy. Oh no. I don't think I can take a win
This is
here.
too close.
But I think we could call this game a tie and just say, hey, make sure you run Arc on Vulkan.
Yeah.
This looks like a tie to me.
Nice.
A touch slower. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, my. Whoa.
Whoa, that was a big stutter. Mind you, it was loading a
Cutscene?
cutscene. Oh,
No, same here.
yours did it
Okay.
too. Okay.
That's fine.
I'm willing to call it a tie.
Then what else? Do we have another one on B?
Okay.
Oh, we do.
One more game here.
The zooming manstench didn't make much of a difference in Baldur's Gate 3.
Hello, LMG. I love the cargo pants. Any other colorways planned?
Yes, we're planning navy for the cargo pants. Sorry, what's that, Andy?
You haven't really answered the other one.
Oh yeah, sorry. What are the good handhelds right now? What should they consider?
Oh,
What game is this?
I mean,
Death Stranding.
Ah,
you'd be foolish if you didn't at least consider the Steam Deck or Steam Deck OLED. It's a really well put together little package, and as long as you're willing to accept that not every Windows game is going to run, it's great. It's such a console-like experience. Instant power on, instant suspend. I love the Steam Deck, and I love what Valve is doing with SteamOS. With that said, when it comes to compatibility, Windows is king. And for that, the Ally is a very compelling option. I know that Lenovo has some really cool stuff coming over the next little bit. I don't know if the short circuit is up yet, but I previewed their upcoming 8.8 inch. It's like with the new AMD Ryzen Z2 Extreme, and the performance is just awesome. And then MSI's Claw 8 AI, whatever, the one that we did the sponsored short circuit on. Hey, I mean, that's the whole subject of today's stream. Arc has come a long way. It uses Arc graphics in Intel's latest mobile chips, and it runs pretty well. I haven't side-by-sided it with an Ally X or anything like that, but it looks pretty compelling. And then Asus is kind of the one to beat in the Windows handheld space right now. And the Ally X is pretty killer. And then, of course, throwing another wrench into your decision is the fact that Nintendo announced the Switch 2 today.
yep.
Gaming handheld. That's not a PC, but
It'll be interesting.
it'll be interesting. It'll be something.
And
Okay.
you know what else can throw a wrench into your life? Death Stranding on Green Man Gaming.
Hey!
Hey, so I've been about 20 FPS over you the entire time here,
Okay.
and I'm in the water for some reason.
NVIDIA skill issue.
All right, so that's it. That's a win for NVIDIA and Death Stranding?
I think so.
Oh.
Okay, I'll allow it.
All right. Let's
To be
wrap-
clear, both of these cards run this game great, and I think that's a huge part of the story today, that if
Yeah.
you can get Arc for anything resembling MSRP, it doesn't suck now.
It's a viable option.
Absolutely. Absolutely viable option. I don't think there's been any game that after today I'm like, man, you really just can't buy an Arc if you
It does
play that
just work.
game."
Everything we tried worked.
Pretty cool, except ray tracing and control.
Okay.
Yeah.
The game still worked, though.
But the game worked. You could absolutely play and enjoy the crap out of that game.
You don't have to have ray tracing to be a gamer. Yeah.
Manstench brings up a good point in the chat that the accessory ecosystem for the various handhelds could be a factor in your decision.
That's true.
Again, full disclosure, dbrand is a long time and frequent sponsor of ours, but they have the grip case for both the Steam Deck and the Ally series, so that might be a factor. It's a really nice case. There's no game here. Are we done?
We're done.
Oh, we're done! All right. How many games did we do, Dan? Here, let's go check in
We
with producer
did
Dan. Oh,
31.
Your end of your script here.
oh, sure. We did 31 games. Well, it's not 50, but I think that's more than we did last time.
I think so.
I think so.
In this amount of time, anyway. I think.
And
have a power rating last
only
time.
Yeah.
only
All right.
one of them had a bit of an issue,
Yeah.
which was NVIDIA Minecraft Bedrock RTX.
All right. Freaking A. Sick. Okay, so what's our final tally then, Dan?
So our final time, we did 31 games, 15 for Team Green, 10 in a tie, and 6 for Team Blue. So that's roughly 48% for Team Green, 20% for Team Blue, and 33% of them were in a tie.
However, with that said, we are talking straight up performance with absolutely nothing else
Yeah.
factored in. So if we were to fire up yield,
Ye old Newegg.
yield Newegg and go RTX 4060. I hate that all these cards are called the same thing with all the various amounts of VRAM and whatever.
So 8 gig.
So 8 gig, if we sort by
Yeah.
whoopsie doodles. Sort by lowest price
Yeah.
would be,
That's
is
pretty
that the
cheap.
exact, is that this? That's this.
That's that card.
Okay, so $300 US for this. #1 bestseller. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then
$5 off right now. There you go.
ARC B580.
You do get more RAM with the ARC though.
Yeah, but,
Scroll down for the Maxon one.
oh wait, hold on, I'm not sorting by lowest price.
Oh.
Wait,
Wait, what?
is this an ARC
Wow.
and, out of stock? I
It's an
mean,
interesting bundle.
that's a very interesting bundle. A 750 watt power supply, is this a B580 and a 750 watt power supply would be a great deal if it was in stock.
But it's not.
So in theory,
Gunner.
ARC's a great value. In practice today, this looks like a pretty clear win for Team Green
Yeah.
today. But Jordan's point about it having way less VRAM, literally only 66% as much VRAM as the ARC B580, is a potentially more important point for the future than it is today. So that's something for you guys to consider. You should also consider,
Did we say the price?
it's on screen.
We're not.
Oh, is Dan not showing it on screen?
Oh, you're on a different...
Lol. Oh, okay, yeah.
Dan's doing his own thing over there.
Yeah, our ARC cards are starting at $340, $40 more than the RTX 4060. Another thing you should consider is checking out our sponsor, Green Man Gaming. Thank you for sponsoring the stream, Green Man. You can check them out at the link down below for great deals on highly anticipated titles, and use code. Oh, we've got a code down below where you can get a free gold XP status. Wait, for life?
For life.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Green Man.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool, Green Man. You know, I was down in Vegas and I saw all the ads for the Blue Man Group.
It's a little different.
They never offered me gold XP.
That's true.
So I'm going to stick with the Green Man.
All right. Sounds like a good deal. How long you gonna stare at Andy here?
Until Dan tells me I'm clear.